I'm going to do this. Go down. That works. Whatever. Actually, I don't like that. If you could just cooperate, that would be phenomenal.
Which of us yous are you talking to?
The computer.
Oh, okay.
Knock it out.
Ta-da!
Yay.
Here I am! Hey guys, welcome to a lovely another Murder Monday, where we are going to do lots of fucking murder! Thank you guys for tuning in again with us for Pathfinder 2nd Edition. As you can see, I have our super amazing, awesome GM Patrick here with me in New Orleans. And unfortunately, I am missing Estrella this week, which is such boo-hoo. But we're here. You guys know me. I'm Molly Mayhem, playing as the Fire Sorceress Tatiana. Below me, you can see Brielle, who plays as Estrella, that we're still kind of learning about this strange spell-casting elven wannabe. That's what you're just gonna be the elven wannabe from now on, because you're only half elf.
Not half elf. Elven wannabe.
Yeah, not half elf, just elven wannabe. We can still be friends, though. I think we're friends for now. Next to Brielle, you see Cheeky Angel, who plays as the adorable little Ashy Sephi. You've got Red playing as the big badass Kate. And obviously our GM Patrick, who also doubles as my minion Flack and my future husband, Akar.
Hold it. Thwack's your future husband?
No!
Wait a minute.
And my future... Well, yeah, that did kind of come out a little wrong.
It all depends upon where the comma ends up.
Yeah, unfortunately, I can't put grammar in my words, and I'm not going to be able to reach that light. I might just have to let that one go for today. But unfortunately, where we're sitting in the room, the lighting is like right on our heads in a very strange way that makes us look really bright. I don't want to die.
We'll try not to die.
Hopefully that gives us a little better lighting. I'm just getting stuck on this cord, but it's fine. It's totally not fine. It's totally not fine. It's not fine. It's fine. Everything's fine. Woo!
No one has died.
Winning! Get out! I've told you like 12 times! Just trying to eat everybody's food.
Oh, sweet girl.
Didn't help very much. It's okay, my face will just be a little overexposed. Anyway, take it away!
Alright, so last time on Pathfinder, for those of you who were present, we had the Halloween episode, where all of our characters suddenly were turned into cats, and ended up fighting the Rat King, a necromancer who was bringing undead rats and so forth into this destroyed village. Clearly, Jack the Pumpkin King was fucking with our friends again, as his face was visible in the fire at the very end as he's laughing at them. They fall back asleep. Back in Osira, the country that somewhat resembles Egypt, our intrepid adventurers had made it to a small town that was struggling. They helped that town by summoning up a water elemental to get more water so that they could have decent farmland.
It was just fucking up over and over and over again. It was insanely funny.
Unfortunately, this was the Junior Water Elemental's very first assignment, and, you know, he was looking to get a 5 out of 5 rating. Unfortunately, he was a little over-exuberant and flooded the town. So they had to call in an Earth Elemental to do some landscaping work really damn fast. Kind of like the Army Corps of Engineers. Here, go build us a dam. He went and dug out a reservoir so that all of this excess water that's now pouring into the town has a place to be. In doing so, he dug up a tunnel that looks to be some type of burial chamber that our intrepid adventurers have determined predate the war between Osiris and Set, or at least the factions of their worshippers. gods actually doing battle on the mortal planes kind of, destroys worlds kind of shit.
Very disruptive.
Yeah. But it looks like this tomb, based on the hieroglyphs they found on the walls that depict both the worshippers of Set and the worshippers of Osiris, they're very concerned that there may be other things in here that could endanger the town if left to be. And so they've gone down into the tunnel, and it's spiraled deep underground. They came to a large set of doors, and I don't remember who it was that touched the door, but in doing so, it activated 2 iron golems that were statues on either side of the door, which decided to come to life and try to beat the shit out of you. Thankfully, you were able to...
it was... A car was the one that got punched in the head.
Oh, that's right.
He was investigating, bless his sweetheart.
A car was, really excited in investigating the door and got touched it and got punched in the head.
Got fucking nailed.
Yep. But despite the Iron Golem's very strong anti-magic abilities, you were still able to chip away at them, and they now lay in pieces on the ground before you. The large set of double doors, inlaid with gold hieroglyphs, stands before you. We did not get to the actual looting portion of the post-fight.
Did they have loot?
They...
Loot the bodies!
Well, I mean, it is a grave and a grave guarded by golems. I'm sure they have loot. Grave robbing is not above us.
So, golems themselves do not have any treasure, though one part of the golem is treasure. During the creation of each golem, the magical energy that builds them and puts them together is stored in a core or a heart that is placed inside of the statue as is built and enchanted. Those of you who learned about golems through your roles know that this should be present. Most often it's humans tend to put it in the chest cavity. Some other people put it in the head. So you might have to go looking for where this is. But the one you just drained it of its magical essence, and the other one, if I remember correctly, Kate took that fucker apart.
Yeah, that's right.
So, by searching through the remains of the bodies, you find these large crystal substances about the size of a human heart, and actually carved in a vague resemblance of it. They are a crystalline structure.
Fist-size emerald, but they were cracked.
Oh.
We did get those.
I did give them to you.
Yeah, I do have that.
Well then.
And we just looted the bodies and didn't loot the tomb. And didn't become actual tomb robbers.
Okay,
right, so you have not opened the door.
Inventory.
You had only gotten as far as a car touching it and getting punched in the head.
Mm-hmm. And all that came with punching a car in the head, punching Molly's future husband in the head.
Mm-hmm.
So rude!
So, for our viewers who don't know who Akar is the ambassador to Osiris. He is a cousin to the pharaoh. He is a decorated military general. And Tatiana and Akar have... Right now, they're at the flirting stage. They have not even got to the kissing stage yet.
Oh, fuck.
You didn't say you kissed him.
That's true. That's true.
So,
I will by the end of this session, damn it.
Okay. So we don't even know if they've gotten into... I mean, he's...
I cuddled him.
You did cuddle him.
I cuddled him at one
So we
point.
got flirting and cuddling.
We're getting there.
Yep.
Slowly but surely.
He's acting very much the gentleman towards you. He's clearly brought up as part of the nobility, so he has his culture's version of proper manners. So just, grabbing and pinching your butt is not on the thing he's going to do you know.
That's good, because I also don't like random people grabbing and pinching my butt.
Reasonable.
Damn.
So, you have completed the battle. A car is a little dazed from getting punched in the head, but he's doing all right. How do you want to proceed? There are hieroglyphics all over the door in front of the set of doors in front of you. There are some in the alcoves where the iron golems were standing, and there was the magical torches that lit up the way as you came down. Apparently, somebody built in motion sensor switches so that you walk in and the lights come on.
Motion sensor switches.
Right. Can't say that word very well. All right. How do you wish to proceed?
Open the door.
Yeah.
First, I'm gonna check on a car and make sure his little noggin's okay.
As you reach and are checking his head, he's just looking at you. He's a little dazed, but
It's okay, sweetie. You're doing a great job. Keep up the good work. I wouldn't really do this. Yeah. So, I mean, I don't know. Does he look okay? Do I feel like we need to heal him? Did he lose some hit points? Is there something we can give him or do to make him feel better?
He's down a few hit points, not too bad. He's just a little rattled from that punch in the head.
That's fair. I guess I'll put my arm under him and be like, "It's okay, come on, you could get up," and help him up, and then be like, "So do you know what's on the store and what these hieroglyphs mean?"
A car will start focusing, and this is a very old dialect. It is not something I can truly read. I see the symbols of Osiris and the symbols for Set, but they both have their backs turned to each other, which does not bode well. Often there speaks of an argument or conflict, or they're at opposite purposes to each other.
Okay.
Here we can see pictures of their followers worshiping them, each god kneeling before them. But this symbol here in the middle, it clearly represents an individual, but I don't know. I have no reference for who this is. But based on the age of this was clearly well before the reign of the current line of pharaohs.
Okay.
Damn.
Do you think that this door, what's behind the door, could be this person or creature thing? Or do you think that this is maybe protecting it from getting in this door? Or should we be concerned?
Let me...
Should we be concerned?
There definitely are seals holding this door, sealing this door shut.
Unsure of whether it's to keep something in or out, though, is the question.
That is the problem.
Okay. Do we know how to break the seal to get in? Lick it.
I do not know if licking a door will break the seal.
Oh, you guys didn't. I whispered "lick it" next to Patrick because I was
Oh.
licking my fingers to get the soy sauce off.
Oh, that makes
Lick it before you stick it. I guess I'm talking about your fingers in the soy sauce. Clearly, I'm talking about that.
Right. Is there a handle or a doorknob?
Yeah.
Right, there's not one that's obvious. So everyone give me a perception check. I think they get stuck in there sometimes.
Yeah, they do, which has been a little frustrating.
And it's a very large dice tower, too.
It really is.
On camera, I didn't before have...
33.
33?
Got a 28.
Ew, I got... It's fucking shit. Nasty shit. It's fine. Everything's fine.
I got a 30.
30? Okay.
Are we back at full hit points?
No.
No.
You guys have not had a rest since the battle with the Iron Golems.
Okay. I got a 25. Which is shit.
Tatiana is focused on the door, and therefore does not find anything in specific. The rest of you actually end up looking in the alcoves where the Iron Golems were standing. There's additional hieroglyphics in the recesses where they were standing, as well as some levers.
Pull the lever.
Wrong lever!
We just watched that last night. I'm pretty sure we turned that on. Was it last night? Was it a different night?
The Emperor's
last night.
Groove.
Oh, we did.
Yeah, we totally turned that on last night.
Alright, so there are some levers in the alcoves. 3 levers in each side. Their heads are each shaped like a different animal.
I'd probably direct the car's attention to it, so you can tell us which animal we should pull to not explode.
Well, he also looks at the hieroglyphics in the alcove that was behind where the Iron Golems were standing. Behind it, as I mentioned last game, that every golem is given instructions of what they're supposed to be doing. Standing guard, only let elves walk by, whatever their instructions are. By reading this, you can see that the instructions are that to prevent anyone from opening these doors. And anyone that comes out or tries to go in is to be stopped.
Interesting.
Oh, that's nice and vague.
Yeah. So whoever put them here was clearly concerned about both directions. They were concerned...
Nobody goes out, nobody goes anywhere.
Yep. It was sealed, though there is a caveat at the bottom that anyone who presents the medallion of the High Priest of Ra may pass.
What about me on that?
Hey, look at that.
I mean, we picked up some shit. I don't remember what it was, though.
That was in the...
His robes, his staff, and his medallion.
Gotcha.
So it's tucked away in the bag. Unfortunately, if you'd had it out, it might have been slightly more handy. But...
No, the door open.
And then you can just set it somewhere else.
What did you say, Cheeky?
We probably still get the door open since we have the thing.
Very possibly. So I assume you're going to pull it out and investigate, etc.
Yes.
Alright. You pull it out and investigate.
Nah.
When in doubt, whip it out. In this case, it's a medallion.
I thought it was pinky out.
When in doubt, pinky out. Okay. So, looking at it, the medallion, it does have the sun disk that represents Ra, and the eye of Ra as well. But it also includes the symbols for all of the other gods of the pantheon. It even includes a symbol for the god Set, who apparently, while Ra may have been displeased with his child Set, still at the point in time when this medallion was made, he was still recognized as part of the pantheon. Each of those gods have a corresponding animal that goes with them. But none of those animals match to the heads of the levers.
That's unfortunate.
So they're not. Well, the hippopotamus-headed goddess is represented on the medallion. It's not on one of the levers, etc., etc.
So do we need to switch around the heads?
Say that again?
Is it like that one thing that we have to switch around the heads to the right lever?
It's a puzzle game.
It doesn't. The levers seem to be fairly well affixed. But in looking and checking that, you also notice there's an additional slot for another lever. It's a little off to the side, and it does look like somebody was intending to draw the attention to the primary levers that you see. It's simply a small hole with a slot with a small hole in which you could insert a lever or stick or something into it to activate some device or other. Magical,
Would
mechanical.
that work as a lever?
Yeah, I was wondering, like, the staff maybe?
Ding, 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 ding. The
Yay!
staff fits perfectly into this,
Hey, there we go.
which makes me sad because by not pulling the other levers, you don't get any of the traps.
You want to tell us what the traps are going to be if we didn't make good choices?
We're too smart for this one.
Ice spells, gas spells, fire spells,
Nice.
and one of them was going to be a trap door.
Woo!
Very
Well, I'm
exciting.
glad we dodged that bullet.
Yep, it was very sus. It was very sus couple of doors there.
So in doing so, you use the high priest's staff and insert it into the slot for the lever. It clicks into place, as clearly this is exactly what was intended. Activating the lever, the doors creak open just a crack. And you feel that gust of wind. These doors have not been opened in forever. And a stale stench comes out of the room, or from the far side of the doors. The air has been trapped there for thousands of years. And now the doors just open just a little bit, and they open inward. I assume you take the staff with you as opposed to leaving it there, just to be clear.
Yeah.
What do you do next?
I'm still returning.
Wobble over to the door and kind of slowly poke at it.
Yeah, poke the door open. The
At-
wood stick.
At this
A
moment,
different stick, a less important stick.
at looking in, you simply see darkness.
Even if we have dark vision.
Alright, Tatiana.
I'm
Use
gonna
your
actually,
fire.
Steffi might walk in because I glow internally.
Okay, I heard two things. Someone using dark vision and someone just walking in. Which is going to happen first?
Dark
I can
vision.
walk in since I have dark vision.
Well, yeah, I also have dark vision, so we should both just be poking our heads in.
Anybody who doesn't have dark vision, which might just be a card.
So,
Estrella,
You're
you have
d-
dark vision?
No.
I don't think so.
half-elves don't automatically have dark vision.
Oh, that makes it 2 people.
Alright, 3 because thwack.
And what? Oh, goblins don't have dark vision?
No, dark. Oh, sorry. 3 people with dark vision.
4. I have dark vision.
Oh, that's right. Okay, so it's just Estrella and a car. So
Okay.
looking, even using the dark vision, you cannot see anything. It is clearly some kind of magical darkness. Who's got the didn't I give one of you a ring or something that, or a cloak that allowed you to see in magical darkness?
I mean, but if I walk in first, I literally have a sunstone in my chest. It becomes negligible.
That is a choice. I just wanted to check and see if anybody was using the magic item that I'd given you.
I don't have it.
I was like, what's his name? That's my dark vision. I think they still show, but I'm actually not.
I think you guys actually just put it in the backpack for now.
I think we gave it to somebody. I'm pretty sure we gave it to Estrella if we gave it to anybody.
Yeah.
Oh, that's mine.
Yeah, we did give it to Estrella.
Yeah, that's what I was looking in the inventory for.
Should be down as Cloak of Shadows.
Yeah, we definitely gave that to her. Or no, did we give it to Black? I don't know, somebody has it. I know it's
Okay.
not me.
Yeah.
Well, we'll just go with the Sephi walks in.
Thanks.
Pushing the doors further open, Sephi walks into the room. And at first, she's just engulfed by darkness.
Or maybe I just didn't write it down.
But after a few moments, the light from the sunstone that Sephi has embedded in her chest, or his chest, its chest,
It's just.
yeah,
Chest, thank you.
their chest, in their leafy goodness, starts to pulse outward, slowly pushing away the darkness.
Nice.
It takes a moment, but the darkness, the magical darkness, is dispelled by the power of the sunstone.
Nice.
Looking into this room, there you see a number of sarcophagus lining the walls. They're standing, instead of laying on their backs, they are standing upright, which Akar says is odd. There are six sarcophagi on either side of this long room.
Are we dealing with vampires?
Ha! That's literally what I was about to say. Vampire!
Oh, no. Has anyone read the Interview with the Vampire series?
Hey, we were just listening to it on
Yeah,
audiobooks on the way down.
And they're filming a TV show for it here in New Orleans, and the film dates are like.
Anxiously excited.
Yeah, I actually got requested my availability for some of the film dates, so.
I will definitely watch it then if it is bad, which will not be your fault if it is.
Fair.
Anxiously excited.
Is this even charging?
So, at the far end of the room is a raised dais on which sits another sarcophagus laid out flat. How do you proceed?
With caution.
I feel very much with caution. I don't know. I guess I'm gonna roll for perception to see if I notice anything off or different about them. Anything like occult-like or arcana-like as well, maybe potentially.
Yeah,
I
I
can
think I
roll
will
for
do
both.
the same. Okay. Sephi got a 34.
My perception was a 26, and wow, I'm getting shit rolls. And my occultism is a 20 because I rolled a 4.
Okay.
My occultism is a 33.
Nice. Do you need to borrow a set of dice?
Nope.
Should I also roll for these things?
It's up to you. You don't have to.
I
What
would
does Strand do?
given that these are mummies or they're sarcophaguses. Religion would be a appropriate skill to also use.
Which I believe Estrella is trained in.
Yeah, I can roll for religion.
Okay.
Andrew, hi Pipe. Hello. Welcome, welcome.
I got a 29 for religion.
Okay.
Perceptive religious stuff going on. What?
Based on all of your rolls, these standing sarcophagi could very potentially hold some type of guardian thingamajig. The wrong intent, the wrong action could cause these guardians to awaken.
Exciting.
Well, so hey, we are currently here to return like some items that we acquired, and we just want to know if we're like in the right place, because like if not, you know, we could go the other way, but like here you go.
So the request you were given was to take those 3 items to the current high temple in the capital.
Oh,
But they are actually being of use to you at this moment because they date back to around the same period as this was built.
interesting. Okay, well then I guess I'll keep a hold of them.
Wise.
But I'll just be like, hey, you know, so we're just, you know, here on a mission to just like put this stuff back where it belongs, and I guess we just got a little displaced in the process, so we'll see you later.
It doesn't look like there's anything we can steal here that would be of value, so bye.
And us not get murdered in the process.
Backs away slowly.
Good.
Yep. Gonna meander right the fuck back out the door, I guess.
Bye bye.
As you turn around to go out the door, you hear a whooshing sound of wind and something, just a wind coming down the tunnel towards you from the same direction that you came.
Woof. I assume there's no other doors in this room, just the one?
None that you see at this moment.
Okay. Other than like a trapdoor, probably.
Yeah, other than death, no. Not really.
Can Thwack roll for traps?
Thwack can roll for traps.
Flack, you should check for traps, man. I'm a little concerned here.
Looking around, there's a lot of traps.
So many that it's just like.
This is great. This is really cool. I like this.
A large amount of black mist comes rushing into the room
I will go.
right behind you.
Oh no. Hold on for 1 second. I just need to go unlock my car for Jeremy to grab something out.
So like from the door.
Yes.
Okay.
There's only one entrance as you're aware
I
of it.
also need to grab my headphones out of my dad's car,
All right.
so I'm not disturbing them.
All right. Quick pause.
Yeah, you know, Andrew, I really hope it's not zombies, because, like, I don't really want to fight zombies right now. Not necessarily, you know? But maybe. I don't know. I guess it could be alright. These zombies are different than the other zombies that we would encounter in, like, a modern-day setting, so...
I shall return.
Now I also need to check on something. Oh, mummies. Yeah, I think I could tolerate some mummies, maybe.
No, mummies, vampires, they're about on the same level.
But the important question is, what is it you're supposed to be working? What is it?
Indeed.
Life.
That was fine. I'm just going.
Work it, girl. Work your sass. Your hot stuff.
You apparently have all of the sass.
I do. Work it, girl. Oh my god, Red, that's just the most adorable thing that you just sent me. I love it.
Share with the class. What's the normal thing?
I would
Alright.
say that we do.
Yeah.
I think so.
Wee.
All right. A black mist
Yes.
blasts into the chamber, and it coalesces into the form of some kind of creature.
Yay.
It is tall and thin, roughly humanoid, but about 8 feet tall, and made of nothing but mist, black and impenetrable. Its one notable feature are glowing red eyes.
Oh no.
I don't like
Oh
that.
no.
It's taller than me. I don't like that.
Of course.
Mm.
So it's not considered a humanoid, is it?
No, it's humanoid in shape.
Brick.
So you hear a voice, not a loud booming voice, but a quiet whisper in the back of your head.
That's even creepier.
Yes, you have opened the doors for me. I can now take what is mine.
Oh
Oh
god.
no, that's fine. You don't have to do that.
Yikes.
Well, what you looking for, friend? Maybe we can help you find it.
Yeah. That's your thing.
Ah, you would be my new minions? You would bow before me?
Not likely, but you know.
Yeah, not necessarily, but you know, maybe if we know what you're looking for, we could like avoid a little bit of like destruction or like a terrible fight or something, you know, and like we could just make things easier for you. Yep.
Listen not to his words. A car booms out in a large voice.
Oh.
I know your name. You shall not touch what we have found. Akar's got his badass face on.
And then roll initiative.
His shield
Without you on his wounds.
his shield is glowing with a symbol of Osiris.
I love a man that thinks he's more dominant than me.
That. You rough house a lot.
You are Athar, priest of Set. And if what you have come for is what I expect, we will not let you pass.
Yeah, what he said.
Yeah.
Akar draws his Kopesh, and for the first time, you see it wreathed in purple flames.
Ooh.
Spicy fish.
Wait, so what is he again? He's not a fighter. He's a...
Paladin.
Ah, okay.
Got some holy flames.
Uh-huh. He is just busted down some serious bad guy fighting magic specifically tied to his god. Asar. I need to give him different names. Too close to Akar.
Yeah.
Kemet.
Poopanunu.
What?
Poopanunu.
No, we are not calling the bad guy Poo Poo.
Poopanunu. I'm pretty sure that's a bad guy's name in something.
Very possibly.
Okay, what are we calling him?
Therat. Therrat.
Got it.
Therat.
Fuck that guy.
Therat. The priest of Set.
Hello.
So, Akar starts to stride forward towards the misty shape. Everybody roll initiative.
Oh, man.
And I can do my battle cry. Oh
Then
shit.
we got a 37. Steffi's ready to fight this thing.
Oh, I may have gotten
He's not
a
ready to
decent.
fight at all. You
decent
got a
initiative.
21.
Kate's like, it's bigger than me and I'm not deal with that.
I'm not ready.
Darn.
Okay, what was Sephi?
Steffi was a 37.
Okay. Kate.
21. Don't laugh at me.
21. Almost sounded like 41 for a second there.
Again, you're like, Kate's just like, that thing is bigger than me and I don't know what to do about that.
Oh,
I'm
32.
uncomfortable.
Okay.
Not used to this.
I will take a set of dice. That'll make it easier.
Yeah.
See, Kate. Estrella.
34.
Okay.
What?
You doing okay over there?
It's hard to fall.
You
though.
little sneeze.
Hmm?
It's hard to fall
Ow.
sometimes.
Oh, it's a lot.
They see snow off the top of his head.
He makes it up as he goes. Yeah, he's actually like the coolest DM ever. He just makes up everything as he goes.
That's fucking cool as fuck.
Yeah, it's pretty great. We have like a really great DM. We're really lucky.
Not a great roll.
Yes,
though.
my guy.
No. That was Thwack got a 13 total on his initiative.
That's okay.
Let's see.
Quack's a little afraid.
Everyone's like, I don't know about this thing. Hey, we were out months ago, so you know.
I think we're also all just kind of like, how the fuck are we gonna fight this? Like, I don't even know what to do right now.
Right. It's like I can't swing this thing with my
Just looking
axe.
at still an
It's
option.
missed.
Looking at still an option.
Like, I can't
I
smack
mean, I
it
can
with
try
an
leaking the
axe.
black mist. I don't know. I feel like Estrella should do her black tentacles that can just wiggle around in some black mist. It just sounds like a bunch of black magic voodoo hoodoo. Let's do it.
I mean, technically, if it's mist is water. So,
Oh.
Word.
if you guys have some ice stuff going on, like, you should probably try it.
That's a fair assumption.
Yeah.
What if we have fired it and evaporated it?
That is also true.
But I like freezing it better.
You're welcome to try all sorts
Shatter
of things. Clearly, this is some kind of
Hello,
intelligent and
Magical creature.
yeah.
Yeah. So it's magic water. So magic water isn't the same as normal water.
So
That's lame.
actually, anybody who wants to roll Arcana, Occult, or Religion, go ahead and give me that. But tell me which one you're rolling so I can give you the right
Fuck.
answers.
I'm gonna do religion, Patrick.
Okay.
I'm gonna do. Sephi will do Arcana. Oh, Sephi got that one. She ain't no shit.
I'll do occultism. I got a nat 20.
What was that?
Nat 20 for occultism from Kate.
Good, because Sephi got a nat 1, so.
Okay. What's your occultism score, Kate?
14.
Woo!
Okay,
So
so
that would be 34, I guess.
except for the fact that the doubles,
Oh, right.
so that's
right.
20,
That's math that I can't
40. Yeah, that's 56. That's
What are we trying to double?
20 plus 20 plus 14.
No, 20 plus 28. So that's 48. 48.
48.
So you got a 48. So the sailor superstition has actually given you, you've heard of this type of creature. It is an undead. This thing looks a lot like a wraith. It's an incorporeal undead of anger and hate.
You should be sure that you tell everybody in the party that it's undead, because that'll help Sephi and Estrella do the murder, I think.
Yes.
Much better.
This motherfucker's a wraith.
This thing
Looks
well,
like it.
Motherfucker is an undead.
it's similar to a wraith.
Ah!
This is
undead.
it is so this creature
Brilliant.
looks to be a unique form of wraith. It does not have a body, though it is intelligent, full of hate and anger. But you can just from your rocking score, you could tell that this thing is so much more than any wraith that you have met before.
Okay. Spicy wraith. So I definitely tell the party that this fucker is an undead and powerful as fuck. And I'm scared, you guys. I'm not often scared.
Today, one of them.
But today I have some fear.
All right.
Steph hears is undead and feels very confident in her abilities to use her. In fact, the chest thing just kind of glows and then goes back down.
Can we just kill this thing with like love and kindness?
It should work that way.
It's a hard no.
I mean, if it's, you know,
If you had 3 hobbits
anger
and a
and hatred, I feel like, you know, if we just like show it love and appreciation and like, hey, like you're safe, you're safe here, you know.
I
Maybe
feel you need
anger
4
will maybe-
hobbits and a potato.
Is licking still off the table?
Do what?
Yeah.
You need 3 to 4 hobbits and a potato,
But why? Why?
because potatoes are love.
Fair.
Not gonna argue that with you.
And if you get Samwise to expound upon how much he loves potatoes, that might do it. But
I changed my mind.
all right,
I got a 22 on intimidation for my battle cry.
okay.
Yeah, we're gonna fuck your shit up like that guy said, so fuck off! You're not getting whatever you want, bitch! That's all I got.
Yeah.
Your battle cries are more like a sentence or two.
I know, I don't really know what a battle cry would be.
Usually
Tatiana's
it's
a
just
whore. She's just a crazy person who just screams obscenities at people, so I guess the easiest would just be fuck off.
Hard.
he laughs at you.
I'm not surprised. I got a 2 on the die. I was gonna try anyway.
All right.
Probably just piss him off, he'll target me. It's fine. Just be the squishy
Don't
baby.
Smack me in the face. It's
Oh.
cool, guys. Don't worry
I
about
bet
it.
her laptop died.
We may have just lost Estrella.
Hopefully not permanently. She did send her character sheet in the chat though.
Okay.
Good, good.
Please will need her.
All right. First up is Sephi. The creature is standing on the far side of the doors. Has not actually stepped into this chamber yet.
I forget what spell I want to use. There's one that does like quadruple damage or something. Not quadruple, but like double damage against undead.
Is there something I can roll for to determine if he can or cannot step in the room?
That would be a knowledge check. Basically, it would probably be a religion check to see if there's
My religion is
something
shit.
to block it.
And I've been rolling shit, so that's probably not gonna go well.
Let me use hero point on that one.
Ooh.
Oh, I got the same number twice. Dang it.
Oh, I got a nat 20.
Alright,
Finally.
Stephanie. hits it for a 28.
Okay.
Hits? Excellent.
28? No, it does not hit.
I figured it wouldn't.
What spell did you use?
Searing Light.
Okay. We'll go with he dodges. Actually no, he doesn't dodge. He raises up a hand and a shield of darkness forms in front of him.
Oh.
And while your spell was on target, his defenses still managed to deflect the searing light that you use.
Okay.
Okay. Next up is
I got a 22 for religion. To see
Okay,
if I notice if he can come in or out.
a 22.
Yeah.
I
I
only
got
have-
got a nat 20 on the die, but my religion's only a 2.
Well, that makes 24.
Okay. 24.
Okay,
Sell yourself short.
Tatiana, looking at the floor, comes to a realization that there is some sort of protective circle or something that is right at the door where he has not yet stepped.
Mm-hmm.
So
I yell at everybody and say, "Don't step outside of the room."
Sephi nods, understanding the message after being thoroughly thwarted and very confused.
I don't know if it's powerful enough to stop him.
Hopefully.
But it's definitely there's some kind of magic there that you have the feeling that's going to react to him when he tries to enter the room.
Gotcha. Alright, who's next?
Okay, you are
Fuck
Tatiana at 32. No, sorry, Estrella. Estrella's not currently online at the moment.
I am.
Oh, you are?
Yeah, I am.
Did you just turn off your video?
Yeah, I'm trying to grab some dinner, but I'm listening.
Oh, okay. That's fine.
I don't know how you did that. It doesn't show you. Huh? Interesting.
Yeah, I just turned my camera off.
Okay, must have been when we made that one silly.
Oh, yep, because I clicked hide non-participants.
There we go.
Yep.
Okay. So sorry, we thought you had disconnected.
No, I'm still here, I promise.
Okay.
So it's your turn.
Yep, your turn. The
Okay.
tall, gaunt, misty figure is looming towards you from just outside the door.
So, are we still in the room?
Yeah.
Yes, you guys are about 30 feet into the room. You're surrounded by a standing sarcophagi, and there's it has a domed ceiling.
We don't want to leave the room.
And there's some type of
Okay.
religious spell,
smoking
seal,
inside.
something on the room itself.
There's a seal on the room itself.
Yeah, there's basically there's a line of magic right across that doorway that we don't know what it does, but it's probably it didn't react to when you guys entered, but the nat 20 that Tatiana got gives her the impression that it's going to have some impact on him.
Okay. Is it possible to is it possible to strike sudden bolt at the ceiling and knock away some of the things so he's like shrouded in light?
Not very likely. You guys are very far underground, so it's not very probable you're going to be able to punch a hole out.
Okay. Then I'm like between that, or doing Cup of Dust. But I feel like Cup of Dust would just make him more angry.
I'm not familiar with that one.
I mean,
No.
Cup of Dust basically renders your enemy with unquenchable thirst.
It's improbable to work because you know he's undead, and that kind of thing generally does not work on the undead.
Dang.
Okay.
use
Then I'm
Searing
gonna-
Light.
I'm gonna
Isn't
just
that the
roll
right
for
one?
sudden bolt then.
Okay.
Or heal?
Oof.
Isn't it if you use heal on them?
Heal will also
That
damage.
got a. Let's see. A 21.
21 does not hit. Once again, he
Got it.
is able to reach out and bat aside the spell that you send at him.
Yeah.
Also,
I didn't think it would.
don't forget that heal harms undead.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah. I can actually do heal because that's one action.
Okay.
Alright.
One action is a touch spell, so you would have to get up and touch him.
Oh.
The ranged version is the 2-action spell.
Then can I roll for stealth?
To get the fuck out to hide.
Yeah. I could probably like sneak over or around him. Is he like in front of me or? Like...
He's like in the doorway.
Yeah, he's standing in
There's
the doorway.
no way that you can really sneak away from him.
Well, you could try and get behind one of the standing sarcophagus
That's fair.
Yeah.
and get out of the immediate line of sight while everybody else is trying to mess with him.
Yeah, but that kind of means that I would have to wait for him to like move forward. I feel like.
I'll pick something different.
Okay. Let's do. I don't think it's gonna help me, but let's go for throwing knives.
Nice.
Okay.
No.
Oh, okay. Cool. Let's see. Is that's a spell attack. Let me do
Or list an extra weapon.
see 20. See. Hopefully it doesn't log me out by using my calculator. Oh, Molly's great at math.
Yeah, what's
Molly.
the numbers?
What is 18 plus 14?
18 plus 14, 28, 32.
Yes.
Are your throwing knives magical?
No.
Okay. They pass right through him.
Dang it, I was afraid that would happen.
Alright. Next up is Tatiana.
Wee-hoo. Okay, I am going to go for not exploding my beverage. Phantasmal Killer for a 37.
Okay. If I remember correctly, that calls a will save for him.
Correct.
Will save.
So
What is your spell DC?
28.
28? Let's see.
Did you critically fail it?
No.
So regular fail.
His will is massive.
8d6 damage. Hopefully.
The Phantasmal Killer, the spell, brings your biggest fear to life right in front of you. It's kind of like a Bogart, but more than that. It draws from your own subconscious to what you fear. In front of this form, a glowing Ankh forms,
Yes.
and he recoils from this Ankh. Let's see. So 4d6.
Oh, darn, only 4? That's 10 points of damage.
Okay. He recoils from this, and does manage to bring up that shield of darkness that he created previously after the initial fright, and shroud that Ankh in the darkness.
Alright. And then Vesta is gonna do a ranged tail slash for 33.
Okay. 33 hits.
Woo! 1d8 plus 3. 9 points of damage.
Okay.
And then it'll be 1d4 persistent after that. Oh, wait. Yeah.
The
1d8 plus
persistent
3.
won't do anything because
1d4 persistent. Oh, okay.
because he's only hurt by the magical nature of the fire.
Gotcha.
He's got nothing else to stay on fire, basically.
Okay, so then he gets 9 points of damage. And Vesta will use her action. Well, I'm giving her my action for her to get her actions, and she's gonna just move a little closer.
Okay.
She's not gonna get like within
Slapping range.
bopping range, but she's gonna get within like 10 feet.
All right. Next up is Akar. He calls upon the power of Osiris and charges the specter.
Nice.
His movements are fast and sure, and his conviction to his god aids him as he brings down the flaming Khopesh into the creature's body.
Good job, Carl.
The creature screams, and it echoes throughout the room, hurting everyone's ears. Everybody give me a fortitude saving throw. Get at least a 20 or take 5 points of damage.
36.
Okay, Vesta takes 5 points of damage.
Steffi got a 26.
Can you grab that die?
Where did it go? Oh, there it is. I'll believe you just picked that up. Where's this one? Oh,
Thwack screeches
Fortitude.
and grabs his ears as blood starts trickling out of his big, large, pointy ears.
Point back.
His excellent hearing did not help him in this case.
Where's...
What you looking for?
Oh, there. That's her hit points?
Yes.
Okay, cool. So...
These M&Ms say that they're sharing size. Does anybody want any?
Yes, yes, I
Yeah!
Okay, here you go.
Ah!
Hey. No.
do. Just so long as I get the green one. I want the green one.
Oh man, I just realized that I didn't get any candy for Halloween. Connor's
but-
for tomorrow in a Bible. 50%.
Oh, we went
50% off candy.
A lot of time sleeping.
Mm-hmm.
All right. The rent through the form of mist that Akar's sword slashes deep and cuts hard.
How charged is my phone?
He also slams the misty creature with the shield, his shield, bearing the symbol of, again, the Ankh of Osiris. He shoves the creature backward. Also, it almost gets. It's like visualize the vampire getting burned by the cross. The misty form darkens around where the Ankh was pressed into its misty form.
It's mistiness.
Yes, it's mistiness. It doesn't have flesh, but where it's pressed into it, it darkens, and it's almost as if it was burnt by this.
Yay! I got the cover of Pet Play Pals for the month of November. Woohoo!
Which picture? Nom nom.
I'm a cute little maid kitty.
Oh,
I mean, I get the.
Pets at
That's
Work
the new.
is the theme for
that did good.
That's the new
For this
pet
month.
play website I was following for.
and I will.
Just got the cover.
You
Yippee!
send that?
Can I send it?
Yeah.
Sent. Into group.
All right. That's his turn. Who's next? That was a car. Okay, Thorat reels back. And slams a hand into a car's chest, throwing a car back 40 feet.
Oof.
A massive blow that sends him sprawling to the ground. The creature steps forth, entering the room. As soon as he does, there's a rumble from all of the sarcophagi around you.
And that's the trigger. Found it.
Wait, what?
As soon as Thorat enters the room, passing over the seal,
Uh-huh.
all of the sarcophagi start rumbling.
Oh, fuck.
I think
was-
that's a good thing. I think that means we're about to get some allies for kicking this dude's butt.
Maybe. I don't know. There's only one way to
He's
find
got
out.
buddies.
Let's see what happens. Oh, man.
The sarcophagus open, and you see dead, desiccated bodies.
Zombies!
Nope.
They're mummies.
There are mummified forms in each of them, but two forms step out of each sarcophagus.
2 apiece?
One is the mummified body, but the second is a spectral creature, somewhat akin to a car, yet made of a silvery mist as opposed to a black.
Because, yay!
They are looking at them. There's much more definitive form to these spectral warriors. They are clearly soldier priests, each carrying a khopesh and bearing a holy symbol of Osiris around their neck.
Yay!
So there was
They're
6
buddies.
sarcophagus, so it would be 12 in
Yes.
total that come out. But there was like one that was not standing upright, that was like on the floor in the middle. So like,
At the far end.
yeah, so does that one move too?
No, it does not.
That one's still okay. Oh. Now I'm curious as to whose fucking tomb we're in.
This is the big
I'm like, are we in Osiris's tomb?
Osiris does have a tomb, actually.
Whoa.
I'm like, who's the guy that's in there? That's what I want to know now.
Alright.
Probably gonna go fucking figure that out.
Who's grave to desiccate?
Ooh! Damn, whenever it's my turn, I know what I'm gonna do now.
Okay. Let's see.
Pipe. I can't!
So,
There's no calming me.
let's see. They will.
Super hype.
Spectral warriors. Gotta put them on the initiative.
So, I'm sure you're like slowly kind of figuring out what's going on, because you've never played before, right? So, like, obviously these are the dice that we used to play with. This is a D20,
Yeah.
which is the one that you use the most.
Now,
And then
something
this
to
is a
note
D4, D6,
that these
D8,
mummies
D12.
that are stepping out are not too dissimilar to the mummies that you fought side by side with in the Sunken Temple.
Everything that you need is on
Hmm.
your sheet, basically. So, like, I'm
Remember that
casters,
when
so
the,
these are my spells.
the cultists were trying to
If I'm trying to cast a
desecrate
spell,
the
I roll this
shrines,
dice and add it to my attack roll.
and
Figure out, like,
I
how
can't
many
remember
tickets I
whose
can
shrine it
get
was, but he called out a squad of mummy soldiers.
And then once I do that, see,
I think it was
since
Horus,
it's
maybe.
2d6, that's like the damage I do. So then I roll 2d6,
Let's see.
but like, see how this one does 12d6 damage. So like, kind of everything varies.
Okay.
The higher the spell, the more damage
So
it does.
Thorat sees these creatures
You just have to guess.
come up, and he hisses
You just
at
have to
them.
figure out if, like,
This screeching noise that sounds
are
like
they
a
weak to
cross
fire
between a leaky air compressor and and an iron gate that hasn't been opened in 100 years.
We do use this.
Dang.
It's like
Okay.
so this
Creepy
skills that I'm
noise.
trained in. So for like, I'm gonna know more about it. Then we'll roll for one of these things.
He will. Let's see which of his spells we have.
And like, how do you up your points?
Every time you level up.
He
Every time you level up,
Ca-
it's change.
Thorat casts a spell, and from the ground itself, undead creatures start crawling up from the very stones.
Oh lord.
Ah, it's gone from just a one-on-one to a giant battle between good and evil, I see. Excellent.
Woohoo! Can we tell how many just yet?
And a spell to
Let's
pop
see.
some popcorn. That's we're gonna be about useless as tips on a forearm during this thing.
Yes, we're gonna do a lot of great stuff, man. I'm really excited about this. I don't think I'm gonna do the spell I was gonna do anymore though. I think I'm gonna change my mind. I'm probably gonna do an area effect spell.
So, 8 ghoul-like creatures. They are corporeal, so they're not something that made of mist and thought and evil. Come up from the ground.
They're actual zombies.
Not zombies, ghouls. Ghouls are intelligent and stronger, and less likely to trip over themselves.
Touche. So, zombies 2.0.
Right. Ghouls are also known for eating the flesh of the dead and the living. They often live in graveyards, and oftentimes they carry disease, as well as have a tendency to pass on their curse to those who they kill.
Nice.
Oh, nice. Okay.
Real fun lads.
Just a typical Tuesday.
Yeah.
That's some ghouls. Then zombies 2.0 with all the tripping over themselves and not being able to run past.
Mm-hmm.
All right. And for his final action, he will stride into the room to the limit of how far he can go, which brings him within 5 feet of your party.
Okay, same shit. Investa doesn't get an attack of opportunity because she doesn't have that.
Nope.
Bitch.
Okay. Top of the round, Sephi.
Dun, dun, dun. Some undead ghouls.
I should summon a dragon.
Sorry,
bet-
let's
add
put
something
a
else
more
to the
characters
fight.
on the board.
You have this room is approximately the size of half of a football field.
It seems dragon-sized.
Small dragon sized.
Well, how big is my special friend?
Your fire
My
drake.
flame drake, yeah.
He could maneuver in here. Wouldn't have a lot of room for pulling a really nice strafe,
That's
but
fair,
he'd still fit and be able to maneuver.
Would this be considered this person's home plane? Or a little big baby?
That would be another knowledge roll. You'd have to find out if he belongs to this plane or not.
Well, I might do the knowledge roll, and then I'll either do Searing Light, depending on how that goes, or Banishment. And that would be Arcana?
Arcana, occultism, or religion, whichever one.
I'm going going to do Arcana for 27.
Okay. Based on your sense of this undead, this is he's probably someone, something who died and lived and died on this plane at some point in time.
Word, then Searing Light it is. Going with that Searing Light, take 2. Oh god, it's even worse.
Okay. All right. How bad is it?
Oh, it's a 4.
Okay.
Roll 4 on the die, which would be a 23.
Okay. Roll me a D100.
I got a 16.
Okay. Your searing light simply splashes off the wall.
Okay. That could be worse. Could like fucking kill someone or something. Didn't do that.
Okay. Let's see. Is that all of your actions?
That was indeed all of my actions. But now we know it lives on this plane, just in case anyone was curious.
All right. Next up is Estrella. Here, Estrella.
I'm here, I promise. 1 second.
I
Alright,
don't have a map
so
for this one, so I don't know where
I
everybody's
think
at.
I'm gonna try
One immediately, but I can...
doing,
Yeah, it's just like a square room.
I'm gonna try the Searing Light spell.
This was taking me
Okay.
forever to figure out how you get the number off of this.
Oh, it's the top one on this one.
Okay, that's not bad.
Let's see how like this one is different.
That gets me a.
It's the bottom one on this one,
Okay.
and the top one on that one.
Yeah, I was like adding these.
A
up, I was like,
33, I think.
Yeah, 'cause if you
15 on the die,
The 3 is
18
on top.
attack, spell attack.
Okay. Actually, I can't bring up my map.
oh bummer. Oh,
But I can do something.
interesting picture there, sir.
The fact that all of the backgrounds on my screens are porn.
Amazing.
That's a vagina.
That is a vagina.
That's a vagina.
That is a girl in lingerie
That's a
tied up with crotchless panties.
That is a vagine.
Thank you.
Let's see. I can do this now.
What the fuck am I doing for my?
Did you guys hear me?
I did not.
18. She got an 18 for her spell attack.
Vaginas.
On who?
You were.
No,
Go
I
ahead.
got a 15 and an 18 on the die, so I think that's a 33.
Oh, you needed math. Okay, I didn't hear that
Yeah.
part. Yes, that's a 33.
33 will hit the creature.
Awesome.
Nailed it.
So he's trying to see if he can make like a quick
Yeah.
little map thing for us, so that way we can see where everybody's at. Especially for those of us that have
so
like,
many things going on that's not a bad idea.
yeah, well,
Yeah.
and because we have like area effect spells, having to constantly ask like where is everybody on the map, it makes it a little difficult. So being able to see where everybody is allows us to figure that out.
Admonish that difficulty.
So hey, Red, you should go to the Denver Vampire Ball in May.
Oh, is it in May this year?
It's May 1st.
I will have to make a note.
If I'm not in Croatia, I will.
When will you know?
In May.
I mean, the ball is May 1st, so like you'll know before then, hopefully, maybe.
I'm putting a note in my phone.
We're making a note. I will take notes.
Because I think it would be really cool if like we could all do a thing in person. And then we can plan like another group photo shoot.
Okie
That would be
dokie.
super fun.
For fucking hella rad. I would love that. We could maybe do like a picnic shoot. That'd be really cute. Heck, if we find a place desert enough, we do a picnic in the desert with a car. We could do some desert camping photos.
Yeah.
We just have to find someone to be in a car. I mean, Patrick could do it. I would pay to see that.
Patrick is a thwack, and I'm also not gonna pretend like I'm madly in love with a Patrick. So
That's
maybe we can manipulate this one, because I feel like he kind of looks like in a car.
Are you willing to shave your head bald?
No, why does he have to be bald?
A car is bald.
Since when?
Since they met him.
Crispix can play a card.
Oh yeah, Crispix. Crispix can be a car. I can love on that guy.
Okay.
I mean, I can love on you in a friendly manner, but
Okay.
See?
Yeah,
I'm
I
already
He's
love
bald.
bald, but he does have a braid off of one side of his head.
okay. So we're just gonna
So if
We're
you just
gonna
start
make
growing
one,
it now.
and then we're just gonna use the like gel, you know, like the
Spirit
hair
gum?
glue. No, the like
We gotta
fuck.
stick it on with weed glue.
Yeah, the weave glue. Yeah, we're just gonna use weave glue and stick you a little braid in the back of your head, and you'll be perfect.
Gorilla Glue works great.
No, no.
Like your scalp.
Ter-
Feel free.
yeah, it's your scalp, and you're allowed to do whatever you want, but I highly don't recommend.
But bad idea.
Well, yeah, if you guys can make it out, that would be phenomenal.
Alright.
And then I can get time with both of you all over again. I still love that bird that we walked across.
Gosh. I think about that bird. I'm like, I wonder if he's still doing his little trick for all his little friends.
Probably. I hope so. I bet he had a great Halloween.
Oh, definitely, definitely.
So, right now here's what we've got. Your star. Why the hell is this down here?
Can you just minimize? Disappear.
So on the screen, we have the party is the six-sided stars. The big bad guy is the regular star, and right now you've got. I just finished adding the let's see, mummies and specters. Whoa. Or the mummies and the spectral warriors. And last but not least, the ghouls that he just summoned up. Wow, this looks like a fucking mess for you guys.
Yeah, yep. That's exactly why we need to know what the
You put
fuck's
a
going
key
on.
somewhere on the side. After the second thing, I was like,
Or a
damn,
color.
I don't have any
Can you
idea
change
who
their
anybody is.
colors?
I know that we're the 6 pointing stars, and the big baddie is the regular old star, and everything else is a mystery. I don't know, that helps.
Black is bad.
Black is the bad guys.
Bad guys, good guys.
Let's see.
Make us red, make us red, make us red.
You want to be red? Okay.
I want to be We could make us different colors. I want to be green.
Oh my god,
Oh,
so
no.
complicated.
Okay, there you go. You can be green.
To be fair, it does kind of help because, like, where am I on this map?
That is also fair.
You know?
Let's see. You're the small green. The larger green is Thwack.
Nice.
The car should be yellow and Brielle should be blue.
I need to put a Brielle on here.
We don't even have a burrito.
Whoa!
Whoopsies!
That was not the plan.
Okay, so I might not be able to do area effect spells because I'm just gonna murder everybody if I do that.
Well, they're not as close as it may look.
Yeah, but they're all spread out enough that like it would still make it complicated.
Every direction is death.
Okay.
Do we know the difference between me and Kate?
Let's see. You're now orange.
That's fine. I can be orange.
Okay. Alrighty then.
Can
So-
my star be bigger, please? I'm giant.
Oh my god!
Unfortunately, moving things
I'm
around.
just kidding.
Moving things around here is going to be a little more challenging, so I'll be making it up as I go along.
That's fair. Alright, so it was Bree. We left off on Brielle's turn.
Correct.
She got a 32 to hit the big baddie with what? Searing Light?
Yep.
Yes.
And
Searing Light.
okay, roll damage.
Okay. Let's see. What is the damage on that one?
Okay, so a 10-foot radius would be 20 feet around. 20 feet.
What is the damage on Searing Light?
Sephi, do you know the answer?
It's a lot.
It's a lot.
So, going to be make a ranged spell attack. The ray deals 5d6 fire damage. If the target is fiend or undead, you deal an extra 5d6 good damage.
So 10d6 is what I just heard.
Yes.
Oh shoot. Okay.
Would you like us
Oh,
to?
help me
I
out.
got you. I got you,
So, was it a
boo.
critical success or a regular success?
Regular success.
The target takes full damage if the light passes through an area of magical
Missing
darkness or a creature affected by magical darkness. Searing light attempts to counteract the darkness.
18.
For you to determine whether the light passes through an area of darkness, draw a line between yourself and the spell's target.
Gerald, did you lose what?
It's right there. I'll reroll that. Okay, so 18, 21, 21, 22, 24, wait, 25, 30, 38. 38 points of damage on the big baddie. Wannabe Tatiana, whatever his name was.
Saving throw 25 or take 5 points of damage. For everybody's ears again.
Oh, saving throw? Whatever.
Yep.
Which one? Fortitude?
Yep. Fortitude saving throw.
Oh, fuck
27.
us. What did you say our minimum is? 20?
25.
25?
Yep, it went up.
Okay, well I got a 31, so I'm
I
good.
think I got a
but
23. So how much damage is
Best,
it?
5 points.
best to definitely
Do I
not
also
get
roll
that.
for fortitude?
Yes.
Yeah.
Fortitude saving throw 25.
25 is the goal.
Okay. Then I definitely got over 25.
That's all that matters.
Okay.
The Searing Light spell rips into the creature, and for a moment there is a hole going straight through him. It does coalesce and pull back together closed, but clearly he's unhappy about that kind of shit.
No.
There is definitely not even a little bit of room up here for you, my friend.
I hate that it didn't really do anything.
Sorry, say that?
I said I hate it didn't really do anything.
Oh, he took significant damage.
Yeah, like a lot.
Oh, okay, great.
A lot.
Yeah, he took significant damage. It just, the mist closed the hole. It not particularly healed.
Okay.
Alright, was that all of your moves for Estrella?
Let's see. Searing light, I think, was 2 actions.
Indeed.
So you have one more action.
I do. Let's see. Where am I? Who needs healing right now?
So far, the only one to take notable damage has been a car.
Well, if we didn't get my hit points back,
Oh, that's right.
then I am down almost 20 hit points and Vesta's down 10.
Okay. Then I'm going to reach, well, I
So,
could probably cast it as a like area spell because I have a lot of people in my vicinity
That's a 3. To do it as an area of effect is 3 actions.
Okay. Well, then I'll just reach over and touch Tatiana.
Okay. Yep. She's within your touch range.
Okay. Awesome.
An area effect heal would also be good in this situation because it's going to hurt undead.
If he's just gonna go use the restroom real quick, I'll be back.
Okay. So tactically, that's an area heal would be good, but you
I thought so.
right. Okay. Roll a d8 to tell us how many points you heal Tatiana for.
Is this one the D8?
Yes.
3.
Okay, Tatiana.
3. God damn it.
Yeah.
Alright, well, I'll take
She's
I'll
only
take
using
what I can
first level healing spells, so
Well, we gotta get her beefed up on that one.
yeah.
Well, it's just
Sorry, friend.
whenever I help you level up, we're gonna get you a better healing thingy.
Well, basically,
Please.
heighten the spells.
Yeah. We'll heighten her healing spell and just
Yep.
pick out another lower spell.
Okay. That was Estrella's. Next up is Akar.
Wait, what about me?
Oh, nope. Yeah, you are before Akar. Sorry.
It's okay. Can I look at your map because it's easier for me? Okay. So everybody, these are all of us, right?
Yes.
Those stars are
Very
us.
colorful
Okay.
dots here, are you?
Are we all within 20 feet?
Of each other?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Cool.
You're kind of central to this.
Wall of fire.
Where are you putting it?
At it's a 10-foot radius, so that would be a 20-foot diameter. So just all the way around us.
Okay.
So nothing can come through.
That does leave you with 2 of the ghouls within your fire circle.
That's okay, because we can handle them. And
Okay.
then anybody else that tries to cross through the fire will get burned.
Okay.
Because it does fire damage to anybody that tries to walk through it. So, do I need to roll for that? Or does it just go up?
It just happens.
Okay, let me...
Because you're not opposed by anyone.
If anybody is, like, in the area of where it goes up, though, I think they get damaged. Because it says it does 4d6.
Okay, it actually does look like it's going to pass right through one of the,
Okay.
See, passes right through
That
that
guy.
ghoul.
Okay, dope. So, create a 5-foot thick wall in a straight line up to 60 feet, or 5-foot thick, 10-foot radius ring of flame with the same height. So height would be 10 feet.
Mm-hmm.
But it does say I can do it shorter height. So I think I'm going to do it like 5 feet tall. So that way we can still kind of see over it.
Except Sephi.
Except, yeah, but Sephi can grow a little.
Yeah.
She can hop on somebody's shoulder to see. Okay, any creature that crosses the wall or is occupying the wall's area at the start of its turn takes 4d6 fire damage. So it's just the one guy currently that gets 4d6.
Mm-hmm.
And then anybody who tries to walk through also gets 4d6. Dope sauce. So that's going to be 6, 10, 13, and then is it a +1 from Vesta or a +2?
I do appreciate the circle for the rank.
+2.
Okay, so 15.
Did Sephi get any health back?
No.
Okay.
She only did a touch range.
Ooh, bananas.
So 15 points of damage to that one guy.
Okay.
And then we just have to keep an eye on if anybody tries to cross it.
Okay.
And then that was... Okay, so that's my 3 actions. And then Vesta is... Do we know where little baby Vesta is? Where's my little sweet baby?
Vesta's way back there.
Yeah, I thought so. Okay. She is gonna... She only has one action, and she's not close enough to bite anybody, so... I guess she's just gonna... She's gonna charge it like that one.
Okay.
She's just gonna run up to... Because I guess since she only has the one action, she can't bite him, too. So she'll just run over that way. And then I did Wall of Fire, which was a 4th level spell. Oop, I'm about to be out of 4th level spells. Got one left. Have to use some other spells. Also, you only get so many spell slots per day that you can use for
Okay.
particular spell levels. And
Next
because we
up,
haven't had a
after
long
Tatiana,
rest,
is a car.
I'm already down
He
some
will
spell slots.
first
But,
get
like,
himself up off the ground.
These over here, I can use for free. These don't
nice.
cost me anything. Well,
Um,
these ones do. So,
Let's see.
It is a lot.
He is going to run, jump over the flame wall, and attack the creature again. Let's see how his acrobatics are. Mediocre. It's a basic tumble somersault to go and get out of the ring of fire. Landing next to the creature. And his attack, though, is mediocre and does not manage to land a blow against Thorat.
Dorn.
Okay, next up, Drakkar 30 is Thorat.
Dang.
Let's look that up here. Thorat turns and grabs a hold of a car's head, casting a spell. You could hear a car screaming in horror as something pours from Thorat into a car. A car's eyes go completely black,
Oh no.
Oh no, baby.
and the light of his holy symbol goes out.
Oh fuck.
Yeah.
That's not good.
Anybody want to roll
Religion.
religion or occultism to figure out what the fuck just happened?
25 for occultism.
I can roll for religion.
I got 29 for occultism.
Okay.
Nice.
That's gonna be a. I think my religion is 15. Let's see, that would be. Kind of 23 for religion.
Something of blackness and evil has been poured into the body of a car.
My poor hubby.
I know.
Most likely this is some kind of possession.
Okay, with my occultism, do I know anything different?
No, you get roughly the same information. It looks like something is controlling him. Right now he is thrashing and flailing around as there's an attempt to wrestle for control.
Okay. Do I know... okay, it's not a demon, right? It has nothing to do with demon stuff?
Correct. This is not doesn't look... I mean, your demon knowledge gives you some information about possession,
Okay, well...
but this doesn't look like demonic possession.
Okay, so for... Oh, well, I mean, I only get a 20 for demon lore to see if I... What I'm trying to look for is, like, do I know a way to help get it out of him?
I have a dispel magic spell. I don't know if that would work.
So yeah, actually you've all learned Dispel Magic as
Right.
last time.
So yeah, you unravel the magic behind a spell or effect.
You can give it a try. This is not so much a. It is more of a supernatural effect. He has poured some kind of dark soul into Akar's body, and they are wrestling for control of the body right now. Akar's still in there, but he's not the only one. And right now, it doesn't appear like he's driving.
What if I do a mind probe?
If you were to probe his mind, if it is actual possession, you would probably be able to
Figure out how to get it out.
be aware of and or communicate with one or more of the entities.
Okay.
Probe is more of a communication kind of thing.
Yeah, it's basically, from what I read, it's like basically to pull knowledge out of it. So I don't know if there's a way I can like maybe pull the knowledge to get it out of him, but also that's like
You'd have to get
like
a really, really high roll, because whatever's possessing him probably knows how to break a possession,
right.
but you'd have to kind of, do that in opposition. All right. So that's 2 actions for Thorat.
So otherwise, currently with any of my rolls, I don't know how to help him right now.
You haven't rolled any knowledge for what to do about possession.
Oh, well, I thought for demon. Do I need to roll for demon lore, or what would I roll for?
You can roll for demon lore and try to find similarities between demon possession and spirit possession.
Okay.
They're similar but not the same. Got the gist?
Right. Yeah.
Okay.
Is that my best option, or is there something else I should roll?
You could roll that, or you could roll religion.
My religion is a 2, so my demon lore is a 15, so that would give me a 25 versus a 12.
Yeah, you're probably trying to make the correlation between them is going to be a better option. His will is probably his strongest weapon.
Okay.
Anything that bolsters his will to live, his will to fight, his faith, any of those things are going to help him fight this possession.
Okay.
Otherwise, it's actually trying to do an exorcism, which is a ritual.
Alright.
If we had a straight up cleric on hand who could do things like turning away the undead, then they could try and push that spirit out of them, same as way as Thorat pushed that spirit into it.
Fair.
All right, Thorat, having neutralized for the moment Akar, is going to go around your circle of fire. Apparently, he doesn't really give a fuck about you guys. You're not his goal.
Okay.
Let's see. Over or around? Over. Anyone with a ranged attack as he flies over you guys. Whoops, I don't want to leave a big metal black splotch there.
Might do it anyway. It lasts a minute.
Anyone who with a ranged attack can take pot shots, a single attack at him as the misty form flies up and over at approximately 10 feet away from you guys.
I'm gonna try that last searing light. If it doesn't work, that's that.
I have felling strike as a feat that like grounds airborne foe. Is that the kind of thing that I could use here?
Potentially, yes. Basically, you're going to have to reach up and try and knock him down. You've already noticed that non-magical weapons passed right through it.
Right.
So, you using magical weapons have a better chance of actually impacting him, such as Akar's sword did when he delivered that blow.
So like my sonic boom gauntlet I could maybe use as a felling strike?
Potentially, yes.
Okay.
The fact is, basically, going to have to Oh, that would take more than one action, because you basically would have to jump because he went 20 feet over you guys.
Okay.
Well, never mind.
Effie tried doing Searing Light and got a nat 1, so tell me what I fucked up!
Okay, roll me a d100.
Uh-oh.
You shot a Searing Light up and into towards the ceiling.
I got a 79.
Entertaining. Okay, so it kind of all plays out in slow motion. As this Searing Light spell shoots off, missing Thorat completely, but it continues upward towards the ceiling, and you see various crystals that are attached to the ceiling. Looks like it might be some kind of chandelier-ish thing, not entirely sure. But your shot hits the chandelier. The chandelier is illuminated, light flashing everywhere, and the ghouls for a second flinch away from it as it's harmful to their eyes, but doesn't really do any damage. Though the chandelier that's coming crashing straight at Sephi could potentially do some damage.
Ruh-roh, Raggy.
Sephi, roll a reflex save.
Go, Sephi,
Okay, that
go,
was good.
Sephi,
That was a
go.
good reflex save.
Go, Sephi, go,
Dive
Sephi,
by
go.
chandelier today. That would be a 35.
Alright, you managed to do a dive and roll and even come up on your feet.
Yay!
As the chandelier crashes down right where you were. Crystal shards do go flying that have been illuminated by the magic you just infused them with accidentally. Let's see. How's that? So the ghoul that's right next to you gets a nat 1 on his reflex save. He doesn't get hit by the chandelier as it falls, but some of the shrapnel of light-infused of crystals hit him. Give me 2d6.
Yeah.
You know, it would have been funnier if he got hit by Sephi jumping out of the way.
That wouldn't be funny because they're like, oh my god!
Ah!
That's the worst! Alright, 5.
Okay. So that ghoul takes 5 points of damage from shrapnel. I mean, anybody else probably would have been just nicks and cuts. The Searing Light infused crystal, actually, you basically weaponized a chandelier.
Nice. Nice.
Did you say everybody gets a ranged attack?
Yes, anyone who has a ranged attack.
What are my options? Like any ranged spell, like a one action ranged
Any
spell?
one action ranged spell.
Okay. Like hydraulic push or blistering invective. I feel like I would like to do blistering invective.
Okay.
So here's now where I can say more than one word and be better about it's not a battle cry. So that would be a 32.
Okay.
Does it hit? Well,
Yes, and entertainingly, you've been around the Osirans enough that you're starting to pick up Osiran swear words.
oh, fabulous.
So not only did you just call him a pansy-ass bitch, but you did it in his own language.
And then I called him a cunt and told him I would see him next Tuesday.
Right.
And then up yours.
Alright. Give me damage for that.
He's just
2d6, and then it says persistent, so like, do I get persistent damage afterwards as well, or no?
We'll see how his saving throw goes.
That would really.
2 1s.
Yeah.
You can re-roll one of those for using the Osiran.
There we go. That's fair.
Alright.
And I guess he gets a will save.
will save is low on the dice, but he's a very powerful will. He has no constitution, but all will. That's pretty much what's keeping him
That's
alive.
my character. I guess I need to change my character now because I don't have black hair anymore.
Right.
He got his will save. He has a strong will. Fuck that guy.
Mm-hmm.
Fuck that guy.
Well, what's your spell DC?
28.
Okay, no, he does not. He does take the damage from that, but he won't take any
Persistent. Got it. Okie dokie.
Okay. Thwack will pull out one of his arrows and take a shot with it. He does manage to wing the Thorat as he flies overhead. This arrow specifically hits Thorat, and with a flash of light, does holy damage to him, as it is a blessed arrow.
Yeah.
Thwack's been dropping all of his money into multi-use arrows.
Yes, Thwack. Get it, boy.
Smart man. Smart guy.
We love Thwack. Thwack. He's a little
Thwack,
goblin friend. that
Thwack Ratcatcher.
I acquired him as my minion on the first episode, as we like to call it.
Nice.
All right. Let's see. D. Kate. It is your turn.
No idea what to do.
Do we have Australia again?
Sorry.
I
Yeah.
take one of my turns to close the gap between us, I guess. Like the only ranged thing that I really have is like a 5-foot sonic boom that comes out of my.
Well, no, we're back. We're outside of the attack of opportunity, and you now are back in regular roll.
Well, you have a bad guy almost right in front of you. If you don't go for the big baddie,
You can go for one.
Oh, okay, valid.
you can go for the creepy creature that's inside the fire circle, so you don't move outside the fire circle.
Yeah, let me do that. Let me attack this guy that's, I guess, the guy that's closest to me.
Okay.
And now I'll take a swing at him with my great axe. And I'll roll in that one.
Wow, we be sucking it up today.
Yeah,
the
today's
dice
not
are
our
not in
day.
favor of this. The dice, I think, got bribed by the big baddie.
Okay.
No, because I gave Patrick my shittiest set of dice.
You gave the GM
And
your
we're still
dice to
getting
use.
creamed.
Exactly.
Okay, so you swing and the ghoul steps right inside of your range. Apparently this guy is smarter than the average ghoul. In doing so, he basically hits your elbow as you're coming in, causing your axe to launch and go flying through the fire.
Yeah.
It's somewhere in the room, you don't know at this point.
That's fine.
I'm gonna go grab it actually.
Alright. After Kate.
Was that? Do I still have an action left?
Nope, a critical fail like that ends your turn.
Okay, valid.
Done fucked up.
Yep. Alright. The spectral warriors and mummies. The mummies advance on and engage the ghouls. Two on one. All of the mummies that are outside of the circle. The spectral warriors, on the other hand, fly to charge and attack Thorat. They're clearly trying to gang up on him and prevent him from whatever it is that he's after.
Yeah.
What were the yellow guys next to those again?
Those yellow ones are the those are the mummy warriors.
Are they good people?
They're on our side.
They don't seem to be doing much.
I'm trying to move them around the board at this moment. They are attacking they're attacking the ghouls.
Oh, okay.
Usually I have a more useful battle map, but I did not have it fully planned.
Yeah, I saw I watched the stream a while ago. You had, like a whole thing where you could uncover things on it.
Mm-hmm. I'm a nerd, so I went and wrote software to do exactly what I wanted it to do.
It's the dream, you know.
Hey, now you remember why.
Yep. All right. The Spectral Warriors, also being non-corporeal, are so far being effective at preventing Thorat from reaching his goal, which seems to be the sarcophagus at the end of the room. Yep, Molly, these are the crappiest dice. So right now, Thorat is unable to advance and is busy fighting these Spectral Warriors. Back to the top of the round, Steffi.
Let's see. Two things I potentially wanted to do. I think I'm gonna start with elemental form. Just gonna go for the big one.
Okay.
I got a
Oh, this is a shape change for you?
yeah.
There's no roll.
Good set.
What elemental form are you taking on?
I'm gonna take on fire, so keep burning the crap out of them.
Okay.
It's a 2-action spell, so I'm gonna do that, and then I'm going to hit them with Tendril.
Or are you just not going to just...
Sorry, the one in front of me.
Why not physically attack them with the elemental form that you are?
That is the melee attack of the elemental form.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
I thought you were casting a vine spell.
No. It is a Tendril of Fire. This is the melee attack spell thing. Oh no! There one! End me.
Okay.
End my Saturday.
Ghouls are particularly flammable, so he is backing away from you and trying to figure out how to get out of this wall of fire.
Well, that's my whole turn.
Okay. Let's see, D. Next up is Estrella.
Estrella.
Hello?
Hello.
Don't know, did we actually lose her this time?
Might have actually lost this time.
Well, then we shall say that Estrella, to help deal with all of the creatures, will take a 3-action casting of heal,
Nice.
heightening
Good
the
job, Strat. That was a good move.
heightening the spell 2 levels, everyone, all of our party takes 11 points of healing.
You. Poor character
11
sheet.
points of
I need
healing?
Another one.
Yes.
Yeah, we lost Rio.
It has seen some better days.
This not even. What the fuck?
The ghouls in range take that also take that same damage.
That's really dope. I like that.
Excellent, excellent. Die.
And then it's my turn.
Okay. Thorat also is in range of this and takes the damage from that. The spectral warriors and the holy mummies do not.
Mm.
They appear to be actually helped by this healing spell. So this particular form of undead is
Yeah, that's.
of divinely blessed, therefore is an oddity among the undead.
Interesting.
Alright, after
Let's see.
Estrella is Akar.
Me!
No, yes, you're right. I keep going, you've got one.
Pick me!
So, Akar is on his knees, flailing and thrashing, holding his head,
Poor baby.
but it seems to be stilling and slowing as it's your turn.
Oh, that's good at least.
Good thing.
Yeah, the fight's stopping.
Oh, so that could be bad.
Uh-huh.
That could be bad. Alright, fuck it, let's do this mind probe bullshit. Well, it just says will save. So do I still need to roll?
So you cast a... I need to know what the spell DC is.
28. My spell DC is 28.
You manage to enter Akar's mind, and there are two presences. One is clearly the man that you've started to get to know.
Yes.
The other presence is insane. You feel the madness of this creature or spirit that is taking over Akar, and you can definitely feel that he is winning the internal struggle.
The bad guy is?
Yes.
Fuck.
Oh no.
Okay. I'm trying to sift for more information of, like, any weaknesses that I can find.
Okay. We'll make opposing will checks. Basically, a will saving throw. You make one, and I make one, and this is a mental duel, basically.
Okay. I know that it did say this goes on for, like, a minute, and, like, every round I can, like...
Ask for more information.
Yeah.
So, we're using this different than the normal rule set.
Okay.
To basically, you trying to... Basically, you became the third passenger in the car. The Akar.
Got it.
Okay, roll your will save. Comparative critical fails are painful.
20 total.
17. You get a better sense of who this creature is.
Okay.
This seems to be some damned priest. Not expletive damned. He is a damned soul that somehow Thorat has at his beck and call that he has used to possess Akar.
Okay.
But by doing this, by engaging in this mental combat, it is preventing him from fully taking control of Akar's body. You're
It's like
basically
distracting
you're
him.
distracting him.
Fuck yeah. Okay, cool. I'm cool with that.
All right,
Am I fighting still? Let's go.
let's shot.
I get on the die. 7. It's 23.
He focuses his attention on you, and this wave of malevolent energy pounds into your head. Take 5 points of mental damage as he is trying to insinuate his own madness into your skull.
Okay.
Okay, that's the end of your turn.
Oh, is it?
Yep.
Fuck.
1 to cast it, two rounds of mental combat.
Which one is
Alright.
the mental get? Oh, is it perception?
No, mental damage still goes into like regular hit points because it's damage either way.
Yeah, it's just kind of depends upon
But-
if you have resistances against a kind of magic.
So like I'm resistant against fire, any kind of arrows or missiles, and cold.
Missiles?
Yeah, there's like
Like
basically any kind of thrown
Pro-
object.
Oh, not an actual like,
Projectiles.
missile.
Yeah, projectiles. There we go. Right word. Yeah.
it's a car's turn, and you've actually aided him in this mental duel that he is having.
Okay.
He is managing to regain some amount of control of his body,
Okay.
such that he has been able to get, while he's on his knees, he has shifted to a praying position and reached up and grabbed hold of the ankh that he always wears around his neck and is calling upon Osiris for aid.
Okay, who's holding the staff, the amulet, the robe?
Sephi was the one that made the last comment about figuring something out, so I assume that it's in her hands.
Sure, I'll pop it in my bag.
Okay, so I think that we should do something with that. Whoever's, whenever
Like,
your turn comes up,
yeah. Word.
use the staff, because it might assist.
I will.
So, in standard magicraft, staves and so forth are often used for channeling of magical energy, for casting of spells. So there may be spells stored in that a priest of Ra could use. The amulet is often the holy symbol and is used for the direct channeling of divine power. And the robes and so forth often have protective and empowering magics in them. So it just depends upon which one you try to use to aid him, how it may or may not be effective.
I feel like you should, like, throw the robe over his body.
I was thinking the same thing. So if you're like, throw the robe over his body, Sephi, that probably counts as an action for you, and I can just react.
It's always a free speaking a sentence is always a free action.
It would just take one action from you to throw it on him.
Well, you have to get past the line of fire at this point.
Oh, that's fair.
Just go on to wait.
Okay, let's see.
Oh, how long? I should see how long my fire lasts.
Okay. Kate, it is your turn.
Around.
You have engaged the one ghoul. You lost your axe. Let's see. Estrella cast a healing spell which helped you and hindered him, and now it's your turn again.
Alright, so I'm gonna take a swing at him with my club. I have a club.
Is it a magic club?
No?
So then, remember you have two of those exact same axes. Both of them are strapped to your back.
Oh, that's right, I do have that.
And you also have your thunder gauntlets, which are, on your fists, and you don't even have to take the time to draw.
Alright, well, I'll go at him with my gauntlets then.
Okay. Having lost her weapons, Kate decides to go into fisticuffs with her spiked gauntlets with thunderbolts drawn on the backs of the fists. Let's see how this works out.
That's 38.
That poor fucking ghoul.
Mm.
One up. First, Kate comes in with an uppercut, bringing the hunched figure up off of his feet completely.
Get
The
it!
second one is a straight jab. And if it had a nose that hadn't already rotted away, you would have flattened it.
Hey.
Instead, your hand punches into its skull. Now give me damage for these 2 hits as the thunderclap goes off inside of its head.
That's so pretty cool. Yeah.
Nice.
Bam!
Well, bam.
Murder!
It is some pretty choice murder.
Mondays are for murder.
Get 'em.
15 points of damage.
Damn.
That's from just one punch.
Oh, okay.
How many hit points does it have?
We don't know. Patrick knows. He deals with that. We just roll damage.
I don't tell them how many
And
hit points it's
19?
got. Okay, 15 and 19. And now give me the thunder damage.
Okay.
Kaboom.
Murder.
How do I give you thunder damage? Do I just roll it again?
Did we write down how much damage the thunder does?
It says +2.
Okay.
So the critical is plus 2d6.
Okay, yes, so roll me another 2d6.
Okay.
So that's 19, 34.
9.
40, 30.
Alright. So, the uppercut to bring him up off his feet. Second punch right into its skull. And then a clap of thunder goes off inside of its head, rupturing its skull.
Yay!
Alright.
Bandit Yeti, that'd be.
Roll me a D100 and tell me higher. Let's see. No, I'll roll the D100. You tell me high or low.
Nice.
High or low?
When they go low, we go high. Let's go high.
Okay.
Yay.
So, unfortunately, if you'd gone the other way, there would have been shrapnel damage to everyone in the vicinity. Actually, that's probably a good thing. So it's more of a dull splat as its brains go flying by.
Good, good.
It's messy and squishy and partly decomposed.
And,
It does not smell good.
you know, but you killed it. You
Yeah.
just need to give it the murder. So,
Kate is used to being on ships with like yucky fresh fish, so I'm sure that this smell is.
Hey, fresh fish is fine. It's the fish that ate so fresh that's a problem.
I don't know. Fishy smells are not my thing.
smells that.
And you live down in New Orleans.
Yeah, and I don't like the
That's
smell
you
of
want to
fish.
use like a perfume or anything, you know?
I like the smell of the seasoning they put on the crawfish and crab. Bye, bitch.
Alright, so Kate, with the help, just enough damage between the healing spell that slammed it and the
Waylay shrapnel.
and the punch of doom killed off one of the ghouls.
You did.
I'm gonna go crunch it down really quick.
Okay, that was Kate's turn. 1. Thwack will run up behind the one ghoul that is still within the circle and smashes a vial on the back of its head, hitting the target and delivering. Let's see, that one has the delivering a significant amount of damage as the holy water vial he just slammed into the ghoul's head seems to have great effect, almost burning it like acid.
Yay!
Okay. The spectral, the holy mummies do not appear to be quite as strong as the ghouls that Thorat has raised. These things are strong and their talons sharp. So the mummies are taking losses in fighting the ghouls, but they are definitely they're winning the fight if losing their numbers. Let's see this one. There's only 2 ghouls left. This one over here is not supposed to be there.
That one's just the key.
Yeah, that was where we were going to put the key, but got rid of that. Alright.
Once the color code and everything, it got a lot easier to follow.
Yeah.
There's 1 ghoul left inside the circle, but is heavily injured based on Thwack's last attack. There's only 1 of the holy mummies left, and it is advancing on Thorat. Let's see. The spectral warriors are losing ground to this undead creature. Okay.
Ooh.
Back to the top of the round. It is Sephi's turn. Thorat has been fighting his way through these creatures and has advanced a little further towards the sarcophagus at the end of the room.
Oh.
I'm still gonna take one action to throw the holy robe over to the
To a car.
car. Yep.
Okay, so 1 action to get out of the ring of fire and 1 action to put it on him?
Yeah. I mean, if I'm a big old fire elemental, I could like throw it over, or
You're better off just simply walking right through.
excellent. That's what I'll do then.
As a fire elemental, walking through magical fire, wee,
Yeah.
it tickles.
Yep.
So, going over and throwing the robes on top of the praying Akar, he will get another saving throw to attempt to break through the possession. You can see that he is, the aid that you've given him is definitely helping, and he's more firmly in control. The pale look on his face is fading. His eyes are still slammed closed, so you can't tell if the all-black eyeball thing has gone away yet. But he is definitely, he doesn't look like he's having quite the internal war. Alright. After Sephi, you do get
one more action.
Yeah, that's right.
One more action to take the staff, and I'm gonna kind of open up my chest a little bit and tap it onto the sunstone.
I
See if
can,
anything
but
happens.
I won't.
Okay.
Seems like he's super
Who is Ra?
He's the god of the sun.
What do you have in your chest?
The sun.
You have a sunstone inside of your chest. You've just used it in conjunction with the staff of the High Priest of Ra. Doing so causes a massive flash of light to fill the cavern. Everyone is temporarily blinded. You also, once again, hear that ungodly screech from Thorat.
I was like, including Thorat, hopefully.
Constitution save 30 to avoid 10 more points of damage.
for everybody.
Everybody.
How do you roll a Constitution save?
Or excuse me, fortitude.
Okay.
Woo! Got a
So
30.
it's 10 points now.
How'd you
Like
get
Yep.
that?
7.
Right here.
So it's 5 points of damage, or 10 points of damage, sorry?
Yeah, 10 points of
add
damage
this
if you
number
don't
here
get
to
20.
this number.
Except Sephi,
Oh, cool.
who's holding the Staff of Ra.
Do you get to pick which ones go up when you level up, or is it just like?
Depending
an
on the
extent.
various things. Sometimes
Yeah.
you get a pick, some things go are specific or just part of the progression.
Which I mean, I need to level up my character tonight anyway, so I'm happy to like.
Okay,
show you a few
so
things.
you feel that screech ripple across your mind, Sephi, but the Staff of Ra that you've just empowered with the light of the sun helps protect you from it.
Nice.
Alright, let's see. That was your turn. Next up is Estrella. Are you back, Brio?
I guess we lost her.
Yes, I am.
Ah, alright.
Woo!
Your last turn when we couldn't when you were MIA, you cast an area effect heal spell, which damaged the all of the enemy undead, but helped the friendly undead. Apparently, there's some kind of special holy undead that is reacted positively to your spell. You of course also healed your friends.
Oh, okay, yay.
Banger roll.
So.
Alright.
You empower the spell to a level 3 spell to cast it with all 3 actions.
Okay. I'm not near anybody, really.
Hmm?
Looking at
There's one heavily injured heavily injured ghoul left inside the Ring of Fire.
Spell.
But everybody else is in the running battle with Thorat as he's trying to get to the sarcophagus.
Okay. Can I just cast a searing light?
What is your target?
The big baddie.
The injured.
The injured one?
What? Yeah.
Okay, go ahead.
No, pick the big baddie.
You guys are gonna get Big Benny in this fight.
I'm trying.
That is good.
Stop rolling ones.
No, sometimes we're, just destined to not fully complete something. Something else is supposed to happen.
You know.
Oh, she said she died. I'm assuming she means her computer died.
Got it. Okay. So she's casting Searing Light on the.
Sephi, can you help us out with the searing light?
Well, she got a nat 20 on the roll.
Oh,
Damn.
she wins.
Yep.
Never mind, don't even
What's
So-
the damage?
So that spot don't even need to roll the. Don't even need to roll the damage on it, because the Searing Light doubled into the back of the head where Thwack had already
Should've gone for the
slammed
big
the
one.
holy water into it.
I tried to tell her.
Turns the thing's face to paste as it melts away like that scene in Indiana
Yeah,
Jones.
so I was just thinking that.
Hey, Scale, so the Ring of Fire lasts for 1 minute, which is 10 rounds?
Yes.
So, a while.
Yep.
Because, we take a lot longer to sit here and, discuss what we're individually going to do during battle and the damage and stuff, but if you think about it in real time, we'd all be reacting so quick that the game actually moves a lot quicker in quote-unquote real time. So, 10 rounds is 1 minute.
Right. So each turn is approximately considered to be 6 seconds. Alright. So he's dead.
And then it's me. I want to do the murder.
Okay. So what is presently left Akar praying while draped in the robes of the High Priest of Ra. Sephi holding out the staff of the Priest of Ra, and everyone's doing some heavy blinking from the blindings.
Everyone else is like, yo, what the fuck?
As a vision clears, Thorat is significantly diminished, and yet so the spectral warriors that were also chasing him down, there's only one of them left. But the light also finished off the last of his ghouls. So there is presently one mummy, one holy mummy, one spectral warrior, Thorat, your party, the Ring of Fire, and the semi-possessed Akar. And I believe that brings us to Tatiana's turn.
Alright. Oh, I think you accidentally moved the other little guy away. He disappeared.
What thing?
There was like a little yellow thing right there.
Yeah.
Oh.
There he is. Okay.
He's supposed to be over here.
Okay, so two bad guys basically.
No. One bad guy, two good guys.
Oh, those are both good guys.
Yeah. Those are the holy undead.
Got it. I'm gonna do something, and it's gonna be so entangle wouldn't work because plants would go through the mist,
Most likely.
and then hold person wouldn't work because it's not a humanoid.
Right.
Motherfucker. That's cool. Whoa. You know what? I am. I'm not worried about him right now, though. He seems fine. I'll kiss him when we're done. First, I gotta kill the bad guy. I wanna kill the bad guy first. And then I'll probably move back over that way to make sure he's safe. Is that another bad guy over there?
That's Vesta.
Oh, duh. I did it dumb. Alright. So
Well, you think that I'll be right back.
that's fine. I'm gonna do something. I just gotta figure out what. So I was thinking doing hydraulic push, but I was like, if I do hydraulic push, it's just gonna push him closer to the thing, the sarcophagus, which, like, obviously we don't want him to go towards, because it seems like if he's going towards it, there's a reason why, and I don't think that sounds like a good idea. So I don't want to, like, push him the other way. Right? That sounds like a bad idea.
Summon the dragon.
Yeah, let's not push him towards the thing that he's going towards.
Yeah, I feel like I shouldn't. But I can't pull him away from it. I wonder if I could daze him, though.
Yeah, I can see that.
And, like,
Yeah,
maybe
daze
slow
would
him
be good.
down. Okay. So, I'm gonna go for daze to try to, like, slow him down and, like, pull him back some to kind of just, like, stun him.
Okay.
And that's gonna be a 25.
Okay. Not enough to get past his defenses.
Okay. And then I'm gonna use an action to move over to where Akar is to keep him safe, and then get my other action to Vesta so she can do a thing.
Did my turn get skipped, or did I just miss that?
No, you did the Staff of Ra.
Yeah.
Okay, we're still there. Cool.
Yeah, that was you, and then
Thank
we
you,
did
Shay.
Estrella. We had a moment with Estrella because we lost her, and then
Ah.
me.
Easy.
And then, so, Vesta is gonna move her 30 feet and see how far that gets her.
About y'all.
Not enough. Oh yeah, especially this fire burst. Yeah, that's not gonna work either. So I guess she's gonna run more, another 30 feet. Alright. Yeah, I guess she'll just... Whatever, I guess move as close as she can to the big baddie. Hoping that her fiery presence disturbs him. Getting as close to it as she can with her body to burn it.
We'll
Because
say
it's
that-
a mist.
Like all cats, or, you know, foxes that are cats that are running on dog hardware, she will attempt to run through its legs to trip it like my cat does to me all the damn time. Okay, roll me a d20 and see what we get.
It's a 7 on the die.
Not effective. She runs at it and is slightly repulsed by the black energy that the thing is pouring off. Not harmed, but also doesn't effectively do anything. Okay, next up is Tatiana. Akar. With all of the aid he's been given, he manages to shrug off the possession finally.
Woohoo.
Yay.
Oh, I'm so glad you're okay.
For your aid, I greatly thank you.
Oh, you can thank me later.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
All right. Let's see. Be Akar's turn. Who's after Akar? Throt reaches out and grabs the inner essence of the last spectral warrior and seems to drink it into himself, destroying the spectral warrior. Next, he turns and casts another spell. On either side of the sarcophagus, he raises a horrendous gargoyle-like creature. Those creatures begin struggling to open the sarcophagus itself.
Woof.
Oh no.
Let's see. It's the Rot's turn.
How the fuck do you even spell sarcophagus? Because I'm just fucking guessing.
Make up as go along and then use Google later.
Let's say it starts with a C.
Sarcophagus.
Nope.
Dude, where did I spell it earlier? Because I want to see how close I got.
Well, you made a real cough.
Hey, I was really fucking close though.
All right.
Sar.
But actually, it's back to the top of the rounds for Sephi.
Chevy. Wait, what about Kate?
Oh,
Okay,
correct.
I have fun.
Yes, I'm sorry, Kate. It's your turn.
And Thwack. Is Thwack gone?
Okay, so
Thwack will be after Kate.
I guess I need to like leap over the fire and tumble roll close to one of the fuckers over there so I can swing at him.
The big baddie.
The big baddie is the only enemy still present, aside from the two creatures that he just summoned.
Okay, cool. I'll
Give
go
me an
after
acrobatic.
him, I guess.
Give me an acrobatics check.
Sure. I don't know what 19 plus 14 is, but that.
33.
Okay. Kate
Really good.
does apparently
Before me.
with given
got it
Kate's
before
height
me.
and so forth, the
Dad's a math major.
hurdle.
So
What
he's
is
a
hurdles?
brilliant math mind.
Whatever that Olympic event is, where people or jumping over these things, you really could probably do quite well in that event. Taking 3 strides and then just a massive leap over the flames without even breaking a pause, keeping going and coming up at him. I'm assuming you're going to take a swing at him.
Yeah, with my sonic fucking boom axe. Not boom axe. My sonic boom gauntlets.
Okay. Give me an attack roll.
$35.
Okay. It feels kind of weird when your fists enter into the black mist. It's not like, you know, punching anything you've ever felt before. It's, you know, maybe if you were to punch Jello. It's kind of what it feels like.
Alright.
There's a little bit of resistance, but not a whole lot. Go ahead and give me damage.
You get 4 rolls.
Any damages for the
17. Well, hold on. 17 plus 5.
22, 24.
Do you need math
24
help?
points of damage.
Say that again.
24 points of damage.
Okay. And as the boom goes off, you see the mist kind of ripple.
Cool.
And he kind of staggers as he turns around and prepares to face you. Thwack pulls out a couple of arrows and shoots them at the gargoyle-esque creatures that have been summoned, hitting them with ice arrows. And one of them, you see a big crack open in the stone. The other one, a coating of frost over top of its surface, as the ice slows the creatures down. They are trying to wrestle the lid off of this sarcophagus. Now it's Sephi's turn.
Ah! Alright, so, as a fire elemental, I move 50,
I try to.
yeah, like a
Please, wait, please throw this away, please.
50
per
feet per.
action. How many actions would it take me to get over to him?
That was 30. 2 actions to be right on his ass.
Excellent. We're gonna take those 2 actions beyond his ass, and then I'm going to touch him with the top of the staff. Stick it right in his little fucking
Bumhole.
misty ass guts.
Okay.
His
Ma-
misty ass.
Give me an attack. You've got a staff, don't you?
Probably.
Yeah, on your sheet. Basically make an attack roll as if it was that.
I think the staffs that we have are for spells.
I have a long
stuff.
spear.
Yeah, we'll say that you're jabbing at him like it was a long spear.
Yo. Right in the back. It would be a 27.
27 does not hit. He manages to dodge to the side just as it's coming in.
Well, I'm right there with the staff, ready to give him the stabby stab, poke him back like you do with cows in the field. Don't go towards the electric fence, Bessie.
You're gonna cattle prod the motherfucker.
I'm gonna cattle prod him away.
Okay.
I'm over here thinking about Napoleon Dynamite and eat your dinner, Tina.
Right. Next up is Tatiana. No,
Yeah.
excuse me, Estrella.
Boo.
He's
Estrella.
asleep and dead. So someone else gonna have to be Estrella.
He is.
So Estrella will be stepping up and calling upon the forces of light, as Estrella doesn't follow a particular deity, but the concept of light. She's at least familiar with it, if it may not even be her personal, because I can't remember what the hell her deity or concept is. and calls down a heavenly smite.
She doesn't have.
Unfortunately, the Thorat is a bit more dexterous and actually does some kind of diving roll that looks a lot more like something Kate would have done.
Dang, but homeboy really is just trying to dodge everything.
Literally.
100% focused on dodging.
Mm-hmm.
I know what I'm doing.
Dodges and rolls a little bit closer to his goal.
Dang it. Get back here, Bessie.
All right. Let's see who's that was. That was it. Your turn. Okay, go ahead.
34 for lightning bolt.
Okay. The lightning bolt. Let's see. You are where?
Oh wait, that's
Here.
probably a terrible idea because that's a 150-foot line from me to him. That's gonna hit everybody in between. I did not read that spell correctly. I thought it was 150 feet that I can put a lightning bolt from the sky.
No, that's thunder. Lightning strike is the one where it comes from the sky.
Okay, that's the wrong spell.
Okay.
That's not what I want to use at all.
Just a
Mother.
quick thing. If we're thinking.
Mother.
So, I
got
realized I had the wrong stats written down for my long spear. Had I gotten I got a 27. If you add like 2 to that, would that make any difference?
Not quite enough.
Okay, cool beans.
Everything I
I just
have.
want to know how bad you have.
Okay, let's see. Okay, if I did a 60-foot cone, can I land it in an area that hits like this way?
You could, but the cone is away from you. So you put the tail of your cone there.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah, that's what I want to do.
Okay.
Can I do that?
Don't get in that one.
Don't get a nat 1. Don't get a nat 1. That's not a nat 1. That's an 11, so that's a 31.
Okay. You managed to land a cone of flame, I think it was?
Cone of cold.
Cone of cold.
Going with cone of cold. They have to do a reflex save, and I get 12d6.
They all passed their reflex save.
Bitches! So then I guess I need to look up what I do for the spell instead then.
I believe
They
you...
just take like half damage, I would
Yeah.
assume. I mean, which is still 66, so...
That's not a small amount of damage.
That sounds really, really great if I knew where the spell was. To confirm. There it is. Okay. So this is weird. It says saving throw is a reflex save, but it says I deal 12d6 cold damage. But it doesn't say like if they fail or whatever.
So it's usually... let's see. Basic reflex is half. So...
Okay, so 66.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, 1, 2, 3, 4. Can I borrow that d6, please? Alright, let's see here. We got 10, 21, 25, 26, 27 points of damage.
The statues are significantly damaged. Or the gargoyles are significantly damaged as they're wrestling the lid off of this thing. There appear to be bindings and so forth sealing the sarcophagus. You've slowed them and made their job more difficult.
Dope. And
Thorat, let's see. Thorat, man, does take damage from it, and he is slowed, but not as much as you would want.
Alright, so Vesta's going to use her actions, because that was only 2 actions for me. I've given her 1. She's going to use her actions to kind of run up. She probably can't bite that shit. So I was gonna say she'd bite it and pull it back, but it's a misty thing.
Mm-hmm.
So she probably can't get her jaws on it.
She can attempt to
She
use
can try.
her elemental flames.
Yeah. I mean, does that cost anything extra or
No.
like? Okay.
All of her fire damage is
It's
not just
magical.
regular. It is elemental flame.
Okay.
So it's not just hitting him with a torch.
So she's just woof in her fire, and she's gonna run up and she's gonna try to grab at it with her teeth to pull him back.
Okay.
And we're gonna roll the dice for that, and it's gonna be great, and it's gonna be a not so great 23.
She does not manage to land her attack.
Piss and shit.
Okay.
Alrighty then.
It's Tiana's turn. A car.
Yes, you are correct, Scale. Thank you. So unfortunately our setup is a little bit different this evening. So the screen is like really far away and I'm not realizing when people are leaving comments in the chat. So I sincerely apologize if I'm responding to you guys a little late.
A car shrugs off the robes that he has been praying underneath, lets out a scream, and charges across the room, trying to get in close enough to engage Thorat on the next fight.
He literally just sent me this picture.
Yo, like,
And
that's
next
a
up.
nice ass of hard
Okay.
Or he just looked down
The
at
gargoyles
you, like, that's
manage
an
to
unreal
wrest the lid off of the sarcophagus, throwing it to the side. As they do, the entire dais that the sarcophagus is on is wreathed in lightning bolts. The statues are blown to bits, shattered by the protective spells encasing the sarcophagus.
Hell yeah.
Thorat, being just out of range, manages to shield himself from the lightning as it comes out. Turning around and facing you, he calls upon some power from within the ground and sprays out a mist or a torrent of black inky darkness that forms itself into screaming skulls in an arc that's racing towards all of you.
Oh
Come
wow.
on, guy.
That sounds creepy.
Roll a roll a will save.
Including Vesta.
Mm-hmm.
Sephi got a
Oh shit.
25.
Vesta got 14. Tatiana got 27.
Okay.
It got a 22.
Okay. Let's see. Alright. Vesta is terrified to the point of panic and takes 12 points of damage
Poop.
and is curled up in a catatonic ball.
Okay, I'm gonna have to go scoop up the baby.
Anybody who is less than a 30, your mind is reeling in terror from this wave of death that was just sent at you.
Oh man.
You're all forced to back up at least 10 feet. Anybody who made more than a 27 stops at the 10-foot back up.
Does it start at 27? Because I got it 27.
Let's see, I got at least so you back. Anyone more than a 27 only backs up 10 feet. Anyone who got higher than that, because nobody got over a 35, correct?
No.
Okay. So everybody else backs up 20 feet. A car manages to take a single step forward through this hellish morass.
Wow. Alrighty then.
Okay.
He is a paladin, it's kind of what they do.
He's made for this.
Alright. With that, Tharat reaches down into the sarcophagus and scoops up a bound body. It's similar, it's like a mummy, only in addition to the bandages in which it's wrapped, there are also silver chains binding it. And there is a dagger sticking out of the middle of its chest. You can see the point at which the silver chains touch his misty form. It's almost as if the mist itself is recoiling from that silver. At last, I shall be reformed, he screams.
Oh no.
And seems to be, he's weakened, but he's weakened by the presence of silver. But this body that he is holding is invigorating him somewhat. With that, he flies as high as he can, carrying the body and over the assembled people. You again each have you get one full action, not one full action, one full turn before he makes it out the door.
I might stick the staff up and try to like channel feel like that'll be good. That'll be good. I'm gonna channel either that or the I'll like channel tendril through it. So spear goes up in the air with the sunlight of Ra and fire.
Okay, make an attack roll. Get a +5 bonus.
So that would be 38.
Okay, that hits.
Dude.
Roll your damage.
So what damage? Oh, I guess whatever damage.
Oh, yeah. So start with the damage of tendril, and I'll figure it out from there.
Okay. There's 1d8. 6 points.
6 points of damage. All right. Using the Staff of Ra to enhance the attack, clearly slams him off of his flight path, and he does hit part of the ceiling. All right. Tatiana's next.
Well, he also does take 1d4 persistent fire damage.
He's in the air,
He's in the air.
so fireball won't work.
What's the diameter or radius of it?
Fireball is a 20-foot burst.
He is high enough up that it'll be basically you're blowing a fireball up in the air above everyone's head.
Fucking fireball!
Right back.
Send it.
This is the time. Now is the place.
27.
27.
Tough day for rolls. Do you want me to roll?
Unfortunately, 27 does not. Well, actually, it goes off where you want it to. He gets the dodge. That's the way that one works.
Do we get the ricochet?
He does not dodge well, having just been knocked off course by the fire attack from Sephi.
Okay.
Again, he is slammed into the ceiling as he is trying desperately to get out of here, away from you guys.
Okay.
Give me your damage.
Borrow that.
Estrella, you're going to be next.
Which is you.
Okay. I just keep saying in
Okay,
case.
you're next. Estrella, what do you want to do? Well, since I'm Estrella.
She messaged in the chat and said she wasn't going to pop back in.
Oh,
I
okay.
lost another
I
one.
missed that part.
I see where it's getting stuck at. Alright, so that's going to be 10, 16, 19, 21, 23. 23 points of damage.
You can tell that this wraith is diminished from what he was when he first entered.
Do I get 3 actions?
Yeah.
Yeah.
This is a full set of actions as he is getting out. How many actions was Fireball?
2.
Okay.
I want to use hold person on the thing in his hands. Does that work?
No.
Fuck!
Because the thing is not attempting to move by itself.
But it's a humanoid.
Yeah,
Okay.
it's not like a force field spell.
Wait, how
It's
many?
more of a paralysis spell.
How many actions is entangle? That's the next question. Damn it.
Looks like 2 from the notes, right?
No, I don't have anything written on actions. That's the level it is. It's a level 2 spell. But I don't have written down how many actions it is.
It's entangle
Here it
is
is.
2.
Fuck!
I was also looking at that.
Bitch. Okay, wait, so that means I still have an extra 3rd level spell until I figure out. Okay, I got one more action. And I'm gonna do something.
What kind of rage spells do you have left?
Do what?
What kind of rage spells? Or like
Range.
your focus spell?
I used my focus spell in the last session.
Ah.
And it's 60 feet. A lot of my spells are, basically all my spells are ranged. They're either 60 or feet, 90 feet.
Well, and you've got the extended range.
Exactly. So that's why all my spells are ranged.
Because you
I don't
should
have
not
to
be
touch anything.
You should not be going toe to toe with shit.
Exactly.
That's
So,
Kate's job.
Yeah. So I guess I'm just gonna say fuck it and do a hydraulic push
Okay.
and just shove his bitch ass into the ceiling, back where this bitch came from, for a 23.
No.
The water has no effect on it,
That's okay.
but it does slam the mummy that he's carrying.
Alright, that's cool. Just
What was your? Give me damage so I know how hard you hit it.
well, it also, I think they get a will save of some sort,
I believe it's a fortitude save.
or some kind of save, because
Don't need the fortitude save because the thing that you hit has no fortitude.
okay, I do need to write this down for like future reference. I'll figure it out. Because it determines if it's a 6d6 or 3d6 and how far back it goes.
Just give me the 6.
So it goes back.
Give me 3d6.
Okay, so 3d6 with going back 5 feet gives us 13. Well,
Okay.
no, 15, cause Vesta.
You also managed to bounce him off of one of the crystalline chandeliers
Oh, fun.
on the roof. Let's see, Kate.
Okay.
Gaia, come
So
here.
I really just hit him with my spiked gauntlets. I can't do the felling strike thing and bring him down.
You would have to basically do a running jump and try to get there. So I would need an acrobatics check. There are things here for you to parkour off of to get that high. So give me an acrobatics check to get up there.
You're being
Okay.
so rude.
30.
30 is enough to get you up in the air. Now make an attack roll.
Yay.
You like my pocket hole, silly girl.
So it's 38.
38 hits.
She has the cutest teeth. They're so little. Just toss, toss, toss.
17 points of damage. 17 points of damage.
Alright. Doing so, you knock out of its hands the mummy that he is carrying. it clatters to the ground as a car runs up and slams the creature from behind with his shield. While it still injures him, it also gives him the momentum to scoop back up the mummy and form into the black mist as it streaks out of the room. Having been able to step over the binding spell that's at the doorway. The creature has run away carrying the mummy. Combat is over.
Man, we fucked this poor little village so hard.
We really did.
It may be if the thing stays around.
I mean, mostly it's just like, it was a drought, or it almost flooded, and then now we can be part of a major civilization. Oh, now we're getting attacked. Oh no, now we're also the birthplace of evil.
That was the birthplace of evil.
We thought we were like assisting, and really we've not done a great job at that.
Fucked it all, man. We fucked
Yeah.
it all.
Well then.
Okay.
Well then.
So about that, guys. Oh, Loki. Hello.
Hi.
It's Loki.
Hello.
You know Loki.
Yes, I do.
Look who I have, Loki. I have a Patrick.
Whoa.
I have a Siobhan also, but she's in that room.
She's hanging.
Alright, so the
on that
creature
note-
has managed to get into this sacred chamber, get to this body that was entombed and imprisoned, and get back out again. You guys haven't had a chance to really have much of a look at this room other than the middle of the fight.
Yeah, it's been a little bit.
So I'm thinking
Make
looking...
up for great acts.
Okay. Important thing, get your weapons back.
Yes.
Which means I'm sure Estrella would take back her throwing knives.
Yep. So, though it would definitely behoove you to look around.
22 for perception.
Okay. Which part of the room do you want to search?
That thing.
You want to go look at the sarcophagus.
Yes.
Yeah, fuck yeah.
Okay.
That's why.
Give me all the jewels.
Well, there are jewels and so forth on the sarcophagus. It is lined with them in such that it was probably part of some kind of binding spell. The spell has now been broken and does not appear that it's going to be of any use. But the jewels are still, jewels. So there are 24 jewels of variety. On average, they're worth 200 gold apiece.
Nice. Let us go.
A car looking around starts telling you a story. Long, long ago, there was a war between the followers of Osiris and Set. The high priest of Set demanded that the entire world should bow before his god. And it was thus that the followers of Osiris had to set upon him and put down the rebellion that he brought. The man was mad, and his name was Thurrott. At the end of the campaign, they managed to capture him, but the dark spells that he had cast upon himself were such that his body was already undead. The priests managed to split him into two pieces. His soul rended and sent into the void, and his body bound to the earth, never to be able to reach the afterlife. It appears that in some way his body, we have found his body and opened the gates sealing it. for which I will have to answer to my order.
Oopsies.
The fact that his spirit was once again roaming this plane speaks ill for all of us. If anything is to be guessed, he is now going to attempt to bring himself back into the whole and reform his body and spirit together.
So did you say that I knocked the mummy from his hand, or the wrapped body from his hands?
You
or
did,
no?
but he scooped it up as he fled.
Oh, okay. Can we see if like the body dropped anything?
Perception check.
No, I got my numbers for last month. It's the biggest month that I've ever done.
17 plus 17 is 34.
Correct. The dagger that was sticking out of the chest of the mummy is now laying at the foot of one of the sarcophagi. It is a jeweled, sacramental dagger. It is very strangely shaped. Looking at it closer, the handle is hollow. And it's more like the whole thing is just a long, thin cone that was stabbed into the center of the body.
Like a steak?
Kind of like a stake, but it does have the cross guard like a dagger would. It's very decorated.
Like a cross steak.
Something like that, but hollow.
Fair. For bloodletting.
Let's see. Other things you find. Of course, there's all of the gold that's inset in the doors. It would definitely take some time and effort to remove that and turn it into something more than art. The sacred mummies were all armed with various weapons. Kopeshes, daggers. There's inside of each sarcophagus there is a small armory worth of weapons inside. Most notable, every single one contains a spear. A spear, a kopesh, and a shield similar to a Akar's that bears the symbol of the Ankh. You saw these same weapons on the astral warriors as they fought against Thorat.
So, being that they're astral warriors, do we know that they just go back to their other plane and, like, they're okay? Or do we believe that they're gone forever? Because of the fight.
Roll religion.
Anybody else got religion? Because I got a 2.
My religion's pretty whack. Astrea's should be.
Yeah, Astrea's would be the highest.
Astrea answers the question that the spectral warriors were bound to this place for a specific task, and now that they have discharged their task, even if they did not succeed, their souls are now allowed to move on to their next life.
Okay, so I think we should take this stuff and we should take it to the capital with us, because maybe they can, like, help some other creatures out to, like, protect this space. Night Scale, good to see you. Thanks for tuning in.
Night.
So yeah, I think we should take the things with us to the capital, explain to them what happened, and see if we can talk to the gods about giving them the things back to assist in future protection since we fucked up.
Okay. So this thing happened.
Okay.
Sorry about that.
Let's see. The last thing that you find is past the dais where the sarcophagus was with the bound mummy. There is a stone chair, and in that stone chair is a long, past withered body. It's as if someone sat here in this chair watching over the sarcophagus for aeons.
We don't know who they are.
Not at this distance.
Okay, I'm going closer. And then I'm rolling for whatever I have to roll for, which is a nat 1, so it doesn't matter.
So, we'll say that that one is for the perception check.
Which was shit.
So when the mummy sits up a little bit and looks at you,
I'm sorry, I could not aid in your battle.
there's
Say that
a...
into the mic.
Bring the mic a little closer.
I can't.
I can't do that voice out loud.
That's fair. You get closer to the mic.
Okay.
I scoot out of the way. I can move.
I'm sorry I could not aid in your battle against the rots.
Did you hear that?
Yep.
No. He said he's sorry he can't aid in the battle against.
I did.
But he's. He's raspy.
He is... The skeleton is... Whoops. Is emaciated and looks like a completely just desiccated body that's... But apparently there's still some life or unlife in this creature seated in the chair. It's missing one of its arms, but the head is moving on the shoulders. Its sunken eye sockets turn and look at each of you in turn.
Well, friend, I wish we would have known you were here, in case there was a way that we could have done anything. Hey, what can we do for you now, though?
I am Peran. It was my duty to watch over Thorat. I did not know that he had found a way to return his spirit to this plane, and now he has also acquired his body.
Yes, that did happen, and what the fuck do we do now?
Yep, literally.
He will be searching to recombine his spirit and his body, returning him to the power he once was. Stopping him, preventing him from finding a way to get past the bindings and enter his spirit into that body. Similar to the way we managed to pull it out. In that, you have an advantage.
Okay.
Specifically says that looking at Kate.
Oh. Is it Kate's monster portion that has the advantage?
I've done that thing
Her eyes
before.
got big. You can do it, Kate.
The tool you knocked from the body. Examine it closely. The daggery thing?
Yeah, the weird hollow.
So let's look at that very intently.
We used this dagger to funnel the creature's spirit out of the body and separate them.
So the assumption is he is going to need that tool to put himself back in that body.
You are correct. There may be other ways, but that will be the easiest way for him to do it.
Break that fucking
I'm gonna
shit.
hold this.
Yeah, don't lose it. Put it somewhere safe.
For sure.
Alright. Do you have any ideas of where we could, like, maybe find this guy? Like, where might he go to, like, hang out, to, like, do this thing?
Where might he go to be evil?
He will head to the center of his power from before the war. Deep in the desert was the castle that he rose from the sands. Carved of black basalt and the darkest of stone.
Does Zakar have any idea where that is?
Akari, you ever heard anything like this before?
I am not sure. I will have to consult my order, see what the archives hold.
We should certainly get on that after we take a long rest.
We should certainly
'Cause
rest. And then
I am, like, minimal spell slots.
you're not feeling so hot.
Here, these items that were part of my burial treasure might help you. I was to use them on my way through the afterlife, but my long service I shall not need them. I bid you defeat him, destroy him, and send him to the afterlife where he will return to the dead and claim his own just rewards. The mummy says this as he starts turning to dust. The magics that were animating him finally failing as he serves no purpose any longer.
Oh my.
And the stone throne in which he is sat is now home to a pile of dust of this ancient priest. He was pointing at, with his one remaining hand, to a section of wall that appears to have some kind of latch or something on it.
Pull the lever, Crunk!
Yeah.
Thwack investigates the panel, opening it up to find a sack of gold and some magical items. There's a pair of leather boots. A set of armbands set with gold and jewels. 6 magical rings, each slightly different, with different stones, ranging from a metal of blackest color that seems to suck in the light, golden rings with diamonds. The gold itself is worth probably at least 2,000 gold in the modern system.
Dang.
There is a statue of an octopus
Octopussy!
carved of jade with the eyes inset with tourmaline stones.
Neat.
Very neat.
Let's see. And there's another small statue that is 2 horses of dappled gray color with a silver chariot.
Interesting.
All right. For today, your experience for today, you did not manage to stop Thorat,
Sadly, no.
but you managed. But you managed to destroy, between you and the other things, managed to destroy his minions, and did a significant amount of damage to him. So let's see. Your experience points are going to be 240 experience points.
Dope sauce.
You are able to collect your findings and return back up to the village. In the village, you find that they are largely unaware of what has gone on. There was a great storm that blew in fast and left just as quickly. Presumably, that would have been Thorat in his misty form.
Interesting. So you said sack of gold. Do we know how much was in the sack?
The sack of gold was the 2,000.
Oh, okay. I wrote that in the wrong spot. That's fine. I can fix that. And then, what are the magical items? Are the leather boots and the armbands and stuff?
Leather boots, armbands, rings. How many rings did I say there were?
6 rings with different stones.
Mm-hmm.
Then you also said something about golden rings with diamonds. I don't know if those are in the same.
No, that's part of the 6.
Part of the 6. Is that all 6 or just 1, 2?
I was just kind of giving a generalized description of some of the rings.
Okay. So we need to do some further exploration of the rings, the octopus statue, and the other statue, and then do some detect magic on the other items to figure out why they're magical and what the magic is about them.
Yes.
Whether we do want to do that now or you want to do it later.
Yep.
Okay, we're gonna do that later. We'll do that next session. So
Alright.
I have everything written down. So beginning of next session, if we start like a couple minutes earlier or whatever, whenever we start, even if not everybody's here, we can go over like what all those things are. Steffi would do her detect magic to figure it out. So we're gonna take a long rest because we all need our health and spell slots back. Yeah, we need that long rest. So shout out to everybody who tuned in this evening. Thank you guys. We always appreciate you guys showing up and hanging out with us. Don't forget, if you hit that subscribe button, depending on what level you subscribe, you can get a fan sign, you can get Discord access, you can get Snapchat access, all the fun things. Also, if you hit that follow button, you'll get notified of whenever I go live. Don't forget, we're live every Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday. I'm live. We're live every Monday at 6 p.m. Central Standard Time. I've got Fallout 76 every Tuesday at 6 p.m. Central, and I've got D&D with my local group every Wednesday at 6 p.m. Central. So you can always catch me right here, same place, 6 p.m. Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday. I hope to see you guys tomorrow for some fun candy trick-or-treating in Fallout 76. Thank you guys again for tuning in. It's going to take me a moment to get up there, and I'm going to be really awkward on the way. So I'm just like, yee-haw! Thanks, guys. Okay, see you later. Bye, sweetie. You're doing a great. Jesus Christ, why is my shit fucked up?
Bye.
Anyway, yep, okay. Hey, bye!